Hello and welcome to another episode of Dungeons Down Under. I'm Jack and welcome to another episode 4, where we take our adventurers into a haunted ranch, and we have just come out. So excited to welcome you all back here. Big shout out to SwordCoast Soundscapes for helping us out with the music. Let's jump around and introduce our players of the Downunder crew, heading up with Callum above me. Callum.
G'day.
We've got Alex.
Hi.
Simone. Sam.
Hey.
And Adam.
Howdy.
Alrighty. So, what happened and where have we been? Well, last week at the ranch, we've seemed to find a cursed zone where we fought monsters and beasts. There's a pool of unknown substance with a magical item sensed below. And questions wonder, will our adventurers make good, I guess, back into the world after their rocky start to their adventure? But who knows? One untold as I, the Dungeon Master, take you on a world and adventure. So, good luck and have fun, adventurers. I will show you now to our map where we have just slain 2 ghoul-looking creatures. And you are sitting there wondering, what's going on? Take it away.
What's going on?
All right, so are they still in that? We didn't go in that room yet, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, we did? I forget.
Yeah,
I don't think we did. We
did
see the whole battle in the doorway.
fought some ghouls.
Yeah.
We haven't actually entered. Can we check out the room?
Oh, yeah, you haven't actually entered the room. Yeah, you can check it out.
Like this room. We were
Yeah.
in there fighting them. We just
Yeah, you're fighting. We haven't really inspected or expected. So,
Killed him in the hallway.
yeah, you look at this roof that's coming down. That's cool.
That's great.
Even though it looks as pretty and charming, it actually isn't as pretty and charming as shown to you. This area is kind of like a weird room. It's kind of like a small bedroom, but there is what seems to be chains. And then when you look at closely around, the chains are like collars. So like these beasts were kind of locked down and connected. But it's not really a beast room. It's kind of a bedroom, a rest area. There are 2 beds in this room. Yet they've pretty much been torn apart and destroyed, and it kind of looks like where they've been sleeping or laid here.
Played.
We totally killed 2 kids. That's
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why I started this journey in the first place. I mean, Zola for an expert at killing kids at this point.
Local kid killer.
I'm done. Yeah. My God. All right. I'm gonna leave the bedroom.
Should we check anything in the bed? Does someone have one of those magic scan things? Should we scan the bedroom for magic?
I don't know how long has that been running for, the detect magic.
the one that I had.
Yeah.
It's on the whole house anyway.
Oh, it would be gone by now, I imagine,
There you go.
because I ran it. It runs for 10 minutes.
Mhm.
So we checked the hole and then we decided to come in here. So it might actually still be. Because we were looking at the hole, had a chat, and then came here. We didn't do anything else.
I had a thought about the hole, right?
Yeah, and then we decided it was a bad idea and walked off.
No. Could we look around, right? Because there's obviously it's a dead house.
When are you speaking?
Yes.
I can hear it.
Oh, I can't hear it at all. Speaking
Anyway.
of something, I don't know.
There's a bunch of decay in the house, so it's obviously just a filth trap. Could we find a rat or a cockroach or something and put it in the well and just see what it does to a living thing?
You can roll a survival check, see if you can find a rat.
I do want to do that.
Are we still in? So we're still in this room thing here. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm in the hallway and I'm just thinking about the
We're
well.
past from the combat here. You can look at the house, but I say now we're you don't have to physically move around. You can be moving around and inspecting if you like. I'll let you.
Yeah.
We're now.
Does anybody look
Anybody
look damaged?
Yeah.
I'm good.
I got
Oh.
an 11 plus 3 for survival.
Yeah, I think you can determine that knowing your own way around and the feline bonus where rats would be found, and you take some time to capture a rat, and you now have a rat in your hand.
Oh, I want to run straight over to the well. I don't care about the new rooms. I just want to run straight over there and drop in the rat and see what happens.
As the rat enters the pool, it kind of like swims around a bit, tries to get out, and it's like a bit of squeals of distress as it starts to burn, and then it gets kind of the water starts to bubble, and then no more rat.
Okay. This is not a good well.
Can
Okay.
I take a short
No,
rest?
it's good. Ideal.
It turns into a
My
mouse.
curiosity has
Rainbows come out.
finished.
Have we got any vials?
I
do you
don't
reckon
have
glass-
any.
Do you reckon we could like use it as like a?
I think if it dissolves
like a-
bone, then it probably would dissolve glass.
Abel's got a
I
bunch
don't
of
know.
candles.
Maybe
See what happens.
it might not dissolve bone. It just dissolves everything around it.
Hmm. Reassuring. Anyone have any summon magic? Can we just?
Zip it out? No, I was thinking
also,
that.
I find a
Yeah.
dagger on the ground and give it back to Gnomes, but they can probably.
Oh, yes! Thank you so much! I
Definitely.
didn't want to leave this behind.
Can I check what's in the other room? Did we kind of just give up on that? Am I still in there?
I gave up on
Did we give a loot out? We need to get a full search.
No, I don't think we've distributed loot yet.
No.
No, I found a
You-
massive stack and I haven't distributed it, so I've got like
Yeah.
43 gold and 800 silver.
That's right, I
You can
did.
just leave us right now and
Oh.
stop you.
Yeah, start a new life.
Thanks, guys.
You could
In
open
that
an
room,
orphanage.
can I take a short rest? And because I'm looking pretty hurt,
Yeah,
Don't
how
you-
is it short rest again?
like an hour.
It's an hour.
We'll say with the rat catching and the investigating, it takes about an hour to like sit down and try and you guys pondering deeply about the well and how to get the item, and Zoloff still understanding what's going on and where they kids
Right.
and pondering. So we'll say you can have a short rest.
We looked
So
through
that was
the.
good.
Did I
We
check
looked
it
through the
out?
diary, right? We checked that.
Yeah, someone checked the last page and it said something about. I forget
Re-
something
like,
important.
For everlasting life. So essentially,
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
trying to preserve life or extend it, and didn't read the fine print, and now
I mean, it worked.
they're gone.
Yeah. You can't argue with the
We came along.
results.
They're like, I'm sorry, sir, I can't return this. Can I check out currently that most northern room? I think that tiny room is the one thing I haven't seen.
Yeah, there's a few bits we haven't explored yet.
Also, is there now like a little rat skeleton running around being crazy?
No, unfortunately, there is not.
Ah, okay.
Which northern room are you talking about, sorry?
So head. Hang on, is there a compass? So okay, it's the most. Yeah, it is the most northern room. Northeastern room. That one, yeah. In there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
These are all just
We've been in
storage
those.
rooms. Yeah, that's a storage
Okay.
room with that one. Yeah. You guys explored
we
the house.
haven't been in that.
You've explored the house to what it has. Like you've been
Okay.
around, and
So
that
stock
loot you
take.
have is from the you found the valuable items that was really worth to you.
So we've got the diary, which told us about the house. We've got a locket. Can I look at the locket? Is there anything in the locket? Or is that just a random?
Who has the diary as well?
Look in the locket, will you?
Hmm.
As you open the locket, on one side is a picture of a mother and her 2 kids. On the other side is R.W.M.
R.W.M. So we know. Okay.
Real women marry.
Well,
Real
Ron
women
was
marry.
Ron's the dad. Ron's the father. What was their name again? Their family name? Mun. So Ron Wilson Mutton.
Yeah, it must be just his initials. So if we can prove that belonged to someone, at least we've got it. That's probably not the best thing.
I was was going to suggest we take a bone from a skeleton as proof that we killed the skeletons.
Aren't they in dust? Aren't they in bits? though?
Well, then let's sweep up the dust.
We've got this dust for you.
I just feel like they're going to need proof.
I've got a blue quartz, which I don't know. I think it's just a value, and I've got a handkerchief, which I think is also just a value. Like there's nothing on it.
Who has the diary at the moment?
I think I've got it.
I'll just go over to you. Hey, can I have a look at the diary for a second?
Yeah, sure. And I'll just reach into my, I guess I've got a backpack, rummage through, pull it back out, give it to you.
Is there just flicking through anything about a well?
Oh, so we'd found out.
The diary entry really just talks about, depending on what you're going to scan through, like this diary entry is really his day-to-day story of...
So it's
his
quite
life,
long,
family.
okay.
It's quite long. I mean, you can flick through his
Is it
stories. There's no imagery, but there is talks, I guess, well, because we don't spend all the reading. You notice his talks of, when he talks this everlasting stuff, that he's made a deal with someone who's given him some necklace that can help him with the everlasting life.
Okay.
And none of our skeletons had a necklace.
Well, we have the locket. I'll
Oh, yep,
I'll
yep, yep.
tell
Someone
everyone.
want to put on the locket?
I'll tell everyone
the-
in the group about
Ooh.
the locket.
The locket, the image that you see of a drawing, or the thing does not match the locket.
Okay.
Oh, confusing.
So he ruined his family and then he left. He
So
does
there's a
not
magic
sound.
There we go.
He doesn't sound like a good man.
Yes, ruined his family.
Do we know what happened to him?
Bolts them
We
up.
know he's gone.
Well, who are the other skeletons? If it's like wife and 2 children, like who are the other bloody?
Michael, look around. They were the
Old
help.
guy from the kitchen. In the kitchen, it was Chef. The 7-foot-tall skeleton was the chef. So I'm guessing that the bottom of the well has the necklace in it, as opposed to the locket.
I don't know.
No, well, we know that there's an orb at the bottom of the well, right?
This is not.
You just know there's a magical
Oh, I
essence
see.
coming.
Magical
it was
aura.
No, what do you
Yeah,
know that we
it's magical.
don't, Abel?
No, I don't know anything. I thought it was an orb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's just a magical presence.
Hmm.
I mean,
Could we displace the fluid in the well by filling the well with other things? And like when you get in the bathtub and just push all the goo out and somehow avoid it.
Is there a garden
Yeah.
shed and we can just get a shovel and just flick it out?
it'll disintegrate though, won't it?
Oh, you can flick out a bit first. Should we dig from the underside? Let it drain from the bottom.
Should we excavate the whole house? Just get rid of it.
You have a better idea?
Why doesn't
I feel like we've exhausted all of our options at the moment.
Yeah.
Is there like
Did we ask
additional
about
information?
town?
Yeah, in
I
town.
feel like
outside the house?
you've definitely exhausted, but haven't done anything too. Like you haven't
Is there-
accepted.
Can I find a bucket?
Oh.
Wow.
Like a metal
We
one.
killed 7 corpses. We killed a whole family. Thank you.
But we've got nothing to go off. We're just guessing, so I'm not sure. Like,
These-
we've been randomly throwing things in and killing rats in this.
Should we all go and check outside because Wheelie said that it was like the red curse, right? And all the crops and things were dying the closer we got to this house.
Mm-hmm.
So if we've solved the problem, if we go outside, maybe the crops will be alive again?
At least there won't be blight. Yeah, maybe. Can we
Yeah.
check out our
Blight?
outside surroundings and everything?
Alright, you guys go outside, and from what you can tell, like there has been no sudden change. Like that kind of presence of decay and evil, as you will, still shivers across the wind, and the crops are still look wilted, and darkness kind of surrounds the house.
These
So it's
four
nothing to do with the well.
these 4 posts that we can see on the map, are they actually in the world?
They were just with the skeletons were like chained up.
Okay, so then, there's nothing. I'll just inspect them anyway. There's nothing magical about them. Or...
No.
Can I find a bucket?
Yeah, you can find a bucket.
Yeah,
maybe
I'll
two.
also
Like a
I'll also
tub
go
and
looking
a-
for something as well.
Alright, you go through like some of the kitchen utensils and find like a large old cooking bowl, I guess, where they make dough for bread, and maybe a shitting bucket where the maids would shit into, or
Chamber pot.
a chamber pot.
Classic
That's
maze.
correct.
Or a
that's
shitting
the-
bucket.
Yeah,
I like
or a
that one
shitting
better.
bucket. What are you? I'm the storyteller,
It's-
but correct me.
Yeah,
That's-
it's Dungeons Down
In
Under,
this
so don't
ranch,
worry.
it's a shitting bucket, okay, mate? We don't have chamber pots. All right, you
Should have
British.
just shit in the well.
Found
Classic,
shit
classic British Callum. Classic.
I'm
I'm
gonna
wanting a
see
chamber maze.
yes, and a
If I
chamber
can
pot, and you can.
scoop using one vessel into another larger vessel.
Which
Okay.
one are you going to use for which?
Roll me a dexterity check,
Dexterity. Oh.
or a finesse,
Like
or
throw?
well, no. I mean, you're gonna gently, without touching your
Yeah, so just
hands, get.
dexterity. Yeah, Come on. Oh, yes. 21.
Okay, you gracefully look like a master of the water, just like shifting out and doling out some of the water, and this toxic bloodish mess, and it kind of like shifts out, and the level drains, and as it shifts out, the bowl does start to give away and start to melt, but over time you get a few splashes out, and you put it into the larger one, which starts to disintegrate and leak onto the floor. It's not enough to, I guess, like a wave or like fill up the room, but there's now, it's kind of spread, but Seaman is not really like breaking the ground or like dissolving through, but kind of just spreading out. Like it kind of like, as it moves away from whatever the item is in the middle, it's kind of like less thick and corrosive. So it feels like the corruption is more the item itself. And as you keep doing it to your ends meet, you kind of realize it's not really that deep, and quickly you start to see the small bluish necklace kind of like appear
It was that easy.
at the top.
I thought it was an orb.
Just needed a shit bucket. Should we pick it out with a stick?
Ooh, you do it.
I've got 4 daggers, so I'm happy to use one. Or I could just pick up one of these sticks from the wall.
Well, apparently it doesn't dissolve, so it's just around the side. Like, doesn't
Was it
dissolve.
perhaps protected for a reason?
Nah.
Like, I don't want to be the first one to touch it. That's all I'm saying.
It should be Zola. Yeah.
I am back into the wall saying nothing. Just
It's got good luck.
I have
Do
some
we
form
just
of luck.
smash it in the well?
Use a candlestick. I mean, like a candle.
Yeah, use a candle. Abel, you got candles?
I'm not gonna use one of my candles.
Oh
This.
man, you got so many
Candles
candles.
for.
This is the
I'm
chance to
sorry.
shine. Let them live.
Can I just fish it out with one of my daggers?
Wait.
Okay.
Oh my god.
yeah.
Before you do that, I'm gonna come over to you. I'm just gonna put one hand on my pendant, and I'm gonna one finger on your forehead, and I'll just mutter some words and cast guidance on you, which means you can add a D4 to your ability checks.
Hey.
Ooh.
Okay, cool. Thank you. For my next roll.
Yep.
As you're picking up with the daggers, so you kind of like, yeah, you kind of like feel there a bit, and you feel that like, it's quite heavy, and you eventually get it up and out. And you can see it as the dripping decay, and you can see this longish kind of necklace. It's quite large. If you're looking like from neck, it's not like it's quite big, and the stone is really smooth. It's a blue stone, but
Don't.
as it dangles and moves, you can see this like whispering like shape of like it's like blood but thinner, kind of shifting through it, and kind of like it's animated and then just disperses and disappears and then reappears and shifts around. Kind of a real like appear and disappear.
Cool.
Snow wants to catch another rat to put the necklace on it.
Yeah. That's love
Just what
necklaces.
it does.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm not one to speak in terms of not just letting people do things. I am aware. I'm very, very aware. But there is a chance we might just get like a giga evil rat.
Yeah, we might not be
just
able to
kind
catch
of-
it.
Yeah, we might just like have this absurdly powerful evil vermin.
Yeah, I
Perfect
respect
mixture.
the group consensus.
Should we put it on a rabbit?
I'm presuming the worst with everything at the moment. So that's my input. That's all I've got. I'm sorry.
Should...
I see it as valid.
Detect magic earlier. Did I get what the school of magic was for it?
Didn't we say necrotic or?
I think
Yeah, I
so. I
think
might
so.
have just failed to.
Evil.
I'll chime in again. I'll be like, it seems to be necrotic. So I think it's probably gonna do something bad to anyone who wears it. Or it might stop them from dying.
should-
Try and destroy
Yeah.
it.
Should we just find someone who knows what it is?
Well, I think we still need it as proof. I think it's just valuable to have so we can show everyone in town or like along the farming route that we can take care of all their problems. And this is the proof. But don't touch it.
In something? Yeah, so we don't touch it.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, necromancy is a school of magic.
Should we put it in holy water? Does that exist? Is that a thing?
Holy water is
I mean, like, does God exist?
I don't have
I mean,
any.
holy
Does it
water.
exist in the same way? Like, is it just river water, or is it
It would have to be
blessed water?
enchanted or come from a blessed place.
Okay.
Abel, you can bless things, yeah?
No, I can't.
Okay.
Not yet, though. I kind of like.
Not yet.
Punch
Not
him on
until
the
he's
side.
ordained.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I'll stop practicing if that's what you want, Focal.
Yes, please.
It would be handy.
It'll be really useful when we're
You finally
fighting
start
zombies.
contributing.
Just
Hey,
look
he
down.
did that +4 point thing that he's been sitting on for 4 episodes, apparently.
Yeah, touche. All right. Well, we'll just keep it on the dagger. Like, just don't let it ever slip over the hilt and go into your wrist,
Don't
obviously.
stab anyone with it.
And don't stab anyone. Like, it's the opposite of what they told you when you were a little half-orc. You know, like, you don't run with the pointy knife, but you're going to have to hold the pointy knife.
Jack, can I just put it in my inventory? I'm just standing there. Can I put this down now?
Didn't we say last week you were wearing a loincloth? Do you have a bag? You're wearing very minimal clothing, right?
Do you want to put it...
Character on
I have something to hold.
Yes, you
All
could
these
put it.
arrows
You could
and-
put it. I would say you could if you had like a small pouch, you could drop it into the pouch delicately.
Okay, cool.
I
can
heard
do that.
Zolof's got a big pouch.
I heard he pads.
big pouch, tiny loincloth.
So,
Can
so
we go
what's
back to town?
next?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
I
head-
feel like,
let's head
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Job well done.
Great.
As you head to town and you guys take steps
Oh,
forward, you kind of walk out. As you walk, of course, that light is still not there, but as you move closer to town, where the deathness, I guess, the wiltiness, the decay and sense of evil, it kind of moves with you. And as you start to enter where it looks like back into town, where the decay was at least, and it was like just starting. As you move closer, it starts to rapidly, and crops around you the newer crops that are on the edge start to wilt.
Oops.
I stop
Whoa,
moving.
whoa. Yeah. Let's stop.
Yeah.
I take note of this. Stop moving and go. Well, let's put 1 to 1 together because I don't want Orphan 2.0 here. I think this necklace is doing that, and that is bad, and the necklace is bad. Do we need to leave it back there?
Let's
Or
try
get rid
and
of it?
break
But do you
it.
want someone else to find? Yeah, I think we should break it. I think that's a good
Break it.
idea. Or sell it to someone unfortunate.
The priest?
What if you sell it to like a pilgrim and they go around the world?
You're killing everyone.
We could sell it to like a rock climber, a mountaineer, because you know it's rocky and there's nothing of life up on a mountain. Nothing
Or we could
good.
just put it on a mountain.
That's true. That's
We don't get
true.
any money.
That's a very good point.
We didn't get to start with
Does anyone want to actually like properly inspect it? Has anyone got good like arcana or history or something?
I don't want to
Uh,
touch it.
Does anyone know how to identify stuff?
No.
it. What would that
What
be?
does that mean?
As
I've
in,
got +4 perception.
there's
Yeah,
the spell
same here.
identify.
Oh, I'm the noob.
I don't know.
Okay.
I can only detect stuff.
Yeah, I can't identify anything.
Yeah, neither.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Perfect.
Okay, let's head back to the house so we don't start killing anything else and chat about what to do with
Well,
it
I
there.
mean, we all feel fine, so perhaps this only affects plant life.
Do we feel, Jack? Do I feel fine?
Affected the rat pretty
Yeah,
bad.
for fun.
The rat
we'll
touched the
feel cool.
liquid. The rat was. It's.
Do you feel like? What do you mean? Do you feel fine? Like, do you feel like an
I
evil
did
like take over
different,
something?
yeah.
Do you feel like you need to poo? Like, what do you feel?
Like, do
something?
Well, I feel
feel-
like I'm
do we-
slowly
do we
dying
different?
from the inside.
Brown note necklace.
Rotting.
Roll a wisdom check.
Who?
You,
Everyone?
Me?
Callum.
Ew, that's not good.
He's dead.
I would
Wisdom
also like
check?
to check if I'm not dying.
That's a 4.
Feel fine.
Yeah, good.
And like your tone.
Guys,
Making us
I,
feel better?
guys, I feel fine. It's okay. Like, let's just go into town.
Oh. I would like to roll like investigation to take a closer look at Abel to see if he's fine.
Roll it.
Mhm.
Oh, he's chaotic bad, isn't he?
I got 12 plus 3. 15.
I mean, you closely with your big cat eyes close and really look at it all up and down.
I'm like trying to avoid.
Yes.
Really, you know, I think for a human sense, it looks human-y. You don't see any like weird spots or.
You do
anything
see all the little
necrotic.
scars
You're
across
turning
my
blue.
face.
You do see scars across his face. that you
Lots
would
of little
have
scars, and that I have a little shiny tint of blue.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Yes. The blue I do notice. And that's a normal shade for your skin. Yes?
Oh yeah. This is normal. Yeah,
That's a healthy shade?
that's good. I'm actually, my skin's looking great at the moment. Yeah, it's nice to be
Okay.
out in fresh air.
So the takeaway from this wonderful face-to-face discussion is that the necklace isn't hurting us. So
Sorry, can you
we-
please just take a couple of steps back?
Oh my god.
the
Rude!
whole time just
What we've discussed.
Anyway, from
I'm obnoxious.
Yeah, but so
That's
like
bad.
if we're okay, we don't have to worry about taking it all the way back to the house. We should just find someone else who knows what it is.
Hmm.
Because I don't want to go back to the house.
I'm
Is there like
concerned
a crazy
that
wise woman that lives on the outskirts of town? We can just pop by her house.
I feel like she has cats.
I
feel like
just
she has
don't want
that.
to. I
Yeah.
just don't want to like create famine.
we don't really know what this thing does. Like, we feel
Fine,
fine, but like
yeah.
there could be sick people in houses that are just dying as we're walking past.
Yeah.
Should we try and break it?
Would it make you
Yes.
feel better if I carried it? And
No.
you didn't have to carry it, so you didn't have the responsibility of murdering a village. I mean, the responsibility of carrying such a momentous item.
Share the
Let's keep
load.
Share the load. Let's keep it a one person.
Yeah.
I've bounced back. I'm not sure how well you guys will bounce back if you murder an entire village, but my character arc is fine.
I think it's going to affect me greatly.
I'm gonna vote that we leave it in the house and then go see if anyone knows anything about it, because I feel like, or we try and break it. I'm kind of split between those two. I don't know if breaking it's like a good idea, because it is bad. It's doing a lot of bad things.
Was there a depiction of the necklace in the diary?
Yes.
Yeah, so we don't. Yes or no? Sorry.
I think there was, wasn't there?
Yeah, there's a drawing in there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I was just thinking, like, should we draw it before we go? But we've already got a drawing. So, like, yeah, all right, we can leave it here.
I think it's safe to leave it here as well because nobody comes. Everyone thinks this place is haunted. So,
True.
should we even tell anyone that we've finish the job until we find out what this thing is?
Should
Well,
we
let's not
put
announce
some?
it coming back into town. Tree brain.
Local, don't you have an axe?
Yes.
Just want to deal with the, you know,
I guess, but what if I die?
ixnay on the eckless-nay kind of thing? Like,
Yeah, I mean, what do we think? Should we put it to a vote? Should I try and axe it? Am I gonna die?
Yeah, let's try and destroy
I
it.
am the glue that holds this group together, so I don't know what's gonna happen if I'm killed by that necklace.
I
What's
would-
gonna happen?
I would prefer for you not to die. Could we perhaps
point
just
you
drop a
die.
big rock on it instead
That's a good
and
idea.
see if
Direct
it
contact.
to see if it reacts to the rock? Because I don't want it to react to the axe and then to have it travel down the axe and into your beautiful, wet, slimy body.
Unless I throw the axe at it. Oh, I've got a crossbow.
Ooh.
why don't
That could
we-
be a compromise.
Ah,
Attack it from afar.
right. Can we
Let's
stick
do
to
it.
a tree?
Okay. What are you gonna do?
Put it on
You
a
put it in
tree.
the tree?
Stick the tree
Okay,
on.
you look for a tree, and you, as gently with daggers from off the ground, hang it up. And who's taking the shot?
Is the tree okay?
Yeah, the trees. I mean, it's a dead tree, I guess. If
Oh,
you want to
okay,
describe
well,
the tree,
I step back.
it was an oak tree. It had many seeds in the many years. If you'd like to cut its rings, we can tell you the age of the tree. But it's just a dead tree.
Yeah.
How deep in
Okay,
tree
so I
knowledge
can
would you like me
either
to bring?
crossbow it. I can either crossbow it or someone can throw fire at it.
Yeah, I reckon let's back up. We'll just start backing up.
Back
30
right
feet.
up. I'm away 30 feet.
And then
I'm
just-
assuming we're still on the road or something on the other side, and the trees on the other side.
Well-
kind of.
While Flokel's like readying his like crossbow, I'll be like, all right, on 3, 3,
All right, I ready my short bow.
fire, and then just fire.
Go.
Okay, as the fireball, there's kind of like 2 arrows and crossbow balls fly into the fireball hits it first and kind of ignites and hits it. Not really, but then the first 2 crossbow kind of hits off and chinks, and then the crossbow comes in and just shatters. As the shattering happens, it breaks open, and that red spiral shoots up into the sky and creates kind of like a skull into the air as it disappears, and then the darkness around you, that evil just like sucks in instantly straight into the section of where the necklace is and just goes and dissipates, and the wiltedness and darkness around you kind of like re-energizes, and like the plants that were once wilted come back, and that toxic air and darkness just dissipates around you as the sunshine of the area kind of lifts up, and what once was is now not.
I'm not gonna lie, I really thought.
Oh, thank fuck.
I was gonna die. Yeah, I didn't think it was gonna go our
Yeah, I
way.
thought we'd just unleash something else then.
Yeah, it's like, oh
Is
shit.
there any of the necklace left, like the chain or anything, or is it fully just floated?
No, it's just like a broken necklace now.
Oh, the tobacco.
No,
shiny.
Yeah. That's right. So I'm gonna scamper over and just keep it all together.
Okay. you
Just
were
for
broken.
later. Just you never know who's gonna see it. Maybe we're gonna need to know more about the man. It just seems like something we should keep now that it's been red skulled. So I'm just gonna pack that away.
Oh, man.
Let's head back.
Let's get our reward.
Alright, you guys head back into town and playing quite good with yourselves, I guess. You've
Hey.
seemed to remove the evil of this plan, and you head back into town where
We released it and
We'll
it
say
moved. I mean,
at least
Killed
the
next
crops are
bloke
back.
over.
And you see as you head back into town, kind of the farmers of Curious, the people that that long travel that you took, was out of town, and it wasn't too far, but would have seen the haunted mansion on the hill, that whole enveloping of darkness that kind of inspect that landscape is kind of lifted. And as you travel, people start walking out of town, and family and kids and some of the ranches. There's a couple of cowboys running by, and they notice and they see you and give you a nod and kind of acknowledge your presence in the end. And wonder if it's you that's done this, but have seen that their crops are back. Some are rejoicing. Some farmers that are astounded have run into their fields and have seen their crops back. As you head into town, you see more of a movement.
I'm sorry,
not
I'm
too
way
much, it's
arrogant
still-
just to walk on. I call out to all of them and say, "Yeah, we got rid of that blight. That was us. We are the givers of life. Bam. That's what we do. That's why we're here." And I like high five air and continue strutting onward.
Snow turns to Flokel and goes, "Remember that time you burnt down a village?" But I try to do it stealthily.
I mean, I don't think I could forget the cries of the children so quickly, but I mean, you know.
But I mean, it's nice for him to enjoy
Nancy.
himself.
Net zero. Yeah.
Square one.
Thank you.
I don't think that's net zero means what you think it means.
Oh, we were at
Or
net
maybe
loss
it
before.
does.
Deep net loss before.
So who do we
Well
collect
and
the money
truly
from?
in the red.
We need to go see Wheelie.
Yeah, let's go see Wheelie.
Yeah, the
Back into the
decrepit
black.
drunk.
I want to find my piss man.
We got the pot for you.
As you can see
Partly
in town,
lovely.
some of the local farmers have started heading to the tavern as kind of a celebration as they see the crops are quite happy, and some of the cowboys are running in and spreading the news. And as you enter town, this small town, it's getting around pretty quickly the changes. Some of the kids are kind of interested in running up and having a look at the different families. You see a lot of elves in this town, a few orcs, dwarves, that work the fields. And the
Ah, the
cattle.
help.
Yeah. And then they come
Less-
and
Was that too spicy?
You see as where's my notes for where are my notes for my bartender? And write his name down, my lord.
It's okay. Give me someone else's shift.
All I've got is the dirty cow in.
Benedict Roundtree, is that him?
Oh.
Yes,
Yeah,
you see
yeah,
as
it's
your-
Benedict.
Yes.
Yes, you see
There's
as
a
your
mustache.
mustache
Is he
man
still
is kind
single?
of sitting on the porch and kind of standing as people are coming in, and he's got like a few helpers now since it's quite more busy in the tavern, and he sees you 4 or 5 walking into town, and he's like, "Well, I'll be damned," and he's kind of like, "You actually did something for this town," and he's kind of like, "Drinks are on me," and he kind of like shoves you in.
Hey.
Damn right.
After he said, "I'll be damned," Snow's like tail like shoots straight up and does that thing where all the fur sticks out, like a row.
Hopefully that's the same voice too that he talked like last week, because I really cannot remember how I talked.
Yeah,
to
it was a
characters.
cowboy. It was a
Yeah.
cowboy.
I was thinking about it.
It was a draw.
It's hard to reintroducing characters is a real pain, isn't it? But let's hope it's it. Anyway. So he kind of just you in, and some of the folk are giving you like cheers up, and have put a couple of. There's a table down for you as you sit down. They start to dump small coin, not much, but a few families come over and say thanks to their crop and thank you for coming in the town and saving them, and that if you ever need anything, one family offers you some horses. If you do need any travel, they will give you horses for your time of saving their crops, because the money they'll make, they're happy to give you
horses?
some. So that is also on the table for you to think about. But yeah, you're now in the bar. And drinks are on Benedict.
Is that all we get? We
Yeah.
get drinks. I'm a little bit arrogant now. Is that all we get? We just get drinks. We just save your
what's
entire.
funny?
I feel like
What? And then Redding comes out, "Well, I can provide you some food, but I don't know what you'd like. I mean, I'm not much of a. We're not a bit rich town. We haven't got many riches. I see some of the folk already kindly offered you some horses."
this mission was more of a redemption than a profitable. I thought we just wanted to
Redemption
do
for
some
what?
good. Oh, remember when we killed that whole town? Well, we didn't, but
I don't know. Did that
I'll
happen?
never forget.
That was years ago, Zoloft. Zoloft? That was years ago, Abel. Let it go.
Abel.
Mr. Benedict, Mister,
Fine.
is where's Wheelie? Where have you seen him? Tell me where he is.
It was the strangest thing. I haven't seen Wheelie as agitated as I I
Oh.
have. I mean, he was pretty active when the curse had lifted. He kind of ran off towards. I lost him. I don't know where he's gone. Honestly, he was pretty on the move. I haven't seen him that fit since he's
The
in
W.
the drink.
Wheelie.
Yeah.
You
Wheelie
motherfucker.
Motherfucker.
Is Wheelie's last name Mutton by any chance, Benedict?
I don't know what Wheelie's like. We've just been calling him Wheelie. He's been around here for a long time, that old fella.
Hmm.
When he
Correct,
first got here, Benedict, did he mention anything about a family?
That he murdered?
I mean, Wheelie's a pretty angry drunk, and he talks a lot of
What's-
stories.
What's the craziest thing he's ever told you, Benedict?
Yeah.
I mean, Wheelie has talked once about this wife and 2 daughters, but we never believed him. He was just, he's a crazy drunk. He just stole and drinks, and sometimes he pays and sometimes he doesn't.
You remember what he said about like the women that he thought were in his life? I mean that in much more of an investigation as opposed to finding out about Wheelie's situation. I just want to know him. I just want you to tell me about him.
Honestly, I don't know much about Wheelie. Wheelie, he's just out of town drunk, really. I mean, much story.
Do we
says
believe
where
him?
he came.
Benedict, I know like you're in
You can
the
inside check
tavern.
if you like.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I want to inside check him.
Was there did anyone notice like a red cloud floating over the area?
I mean, it's pretty fresh. I mean, it so happened so fast. I was working in the tavern and I heard spokes of like the blight is gone and so some red smoke filled the sky, but nothing really. Is just from you guys coming in. They said they saw 5 adventurers and a weird bunch of people, so I assumed it was you guys.
Correct.
Oh.
Would you all count?
10.
I mean, it's not reason for him to lie, I don't think, in your eyes.
Well, I didn't know that.
That's what I mean. That's something you know.
I was sort of wondering if maybe the red cloud had followed Wheelie. But by all accounts, it sounds like it's just dissipated. I just sort of thought maybe it was his soul.
Should we follow Wheelie or should we get really drunk first?
Has he gone back? I think he's gone back to check on the house.
Probably checking on that family we killed.
Yeah,
Again.
spoiler, they're dead.
God, flashbacks to that village where we killed all those other families. We're
Yes,
gonna do this,
we
guys.
must collectively, of
As a
course.
team.
All of us, a team
Shared
effort, yeah.
burden. Brilliant.
Well, now that we've taken care of that little problem, the blight, what are we gonna do now? What's next? Where are we going?
Awful.
What do we do?
Kill Wheelie, or should we just move on to the other place?
We've got a couple of horses, so we could quickly jump on him, check out the place. He's probably
Is my
back
horse
there.
a miniature
Up-
pony,
up-
or is it just a full-size horse?
up
You'd
to
have
something.
to get the horses. Like they're kind of like they've offered you, but they'd have to like rank them
Yeah.
up for
Did
you.
we have a conversation with them? Like, do we know where their stables are?
Oh, we'll just say
Are they
they're
still
local.
in the
They're
tavern?
local.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just drinking.
But they
You're
just
in the
seem like
tavern
really
right now.
polite. They're like, please take some horses, and we're like, okay, and they're like, fuck, I didn't expect them
Yeah, I
to
mean,
take the horses.
Shouldn't have offered.
That's my entire livelihood right there.
Okay, please take the entire breeding stock. It's fine.
Our last male. Great.
Perfect. You can keep the geldings. Let's go.
Let's check it out.
If they're still in the tavern, then I guess we'll go up to the stable owners. Sorry, excuse me. Would it be okay if we took those horses now?
Well, I don't know if we get those horses right about now, but we can try for you if you want. It's gonna take me a big while to rook them up, but what do you need, 5 horses? I mean, you're pretty small, little frog. Maybe get you a pony.
Give me
Yeah,
a
or-
pony!
He could ride with somebody else. I mean, we don't need
No.
5.
Hey,
I want my own horse.
How many horses can I get you?
Lord.
I'll turn to the group and be like, a pony is just going to slow us down. He rides with somebody else. Is that
everybody
okay?
deserves their own equine.
Why? Yes.
You shouldn't
Don't
make
make us
Flokel
scared.
feel like less of a team member by giving him no equine. He should be able to have a pony.
I
Okay,
agree.
but if we're
Abel needs a
gonna
miniature pony as well.
if we're gonna go and track down this wheelie guy, we're gonna have to move pretty quickly. I'm sure he's on the
Oh, he's
run
on
right
foot.
now.
A pony's going to be fine.
I've got +4 animal handling. I think I know how to talk to a pony.
Okay.
Look, okay, if that's your, if
So
Abel, if that's
what do
your
you guys
concern-
want?
Can I
Have
like
you-
persuade him as like a kind of challenge? I'm like, you seem like the type of guy that could round up 5 ponies or 5 horses really quick.
Ponies.
Well, I don't know about that, but I can get you what you
Real
need. You just gotta give me some time to go get them. Probably take me like, no, I gotta go down home. Gotta wrangle them up. Gotta saddle them up for you. Take a good like half an hour. I mean, I can't give you my private babies, but I can get you something real good, real fast. Don't worry about that. That's ranch folk. We got you. You saved our crops, you know.
So let's do it, guys.
So 4
Maybe a
horses
frog.
and 1 pony for the green frog, yellow frog. I don't even know what you're a frog.
I don't know.
We'll go 5 horses. 5 horses would be good.
5 full
That's all
horses.
that
Now he
matters.
gonna have trouble wrangling them. I mean, they're pretty fast. All right,
Okay.
5 horses it is. You're the ones to save the village and the grass and make my corn grow. So I'll get it done. He like turns around. He organizes a couple of his farm mates and they shove outside.
It reminds me of what's the guy off Rick and Morty? Poopy Butthole?
Mr. Poopy Butthole.
Brilliant.
Is it worth us? Can we short rest while we wait?
Mm.
You've already had a short rest in the.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Ooh. I will
There's
add
nothing else
that.
in town. There's no shop or like general store.
So there is a few things in the town, and I actually have a town for you to look at.
Must be important.
I
It's
observe the town.
so
This
this
time we
is
can see what gets destroyed.
so this is what you have been looking at. The town.
Here's the orphanage.
This is the town.
Holy crap.
Oh wow, they're not that
Yeah.
poor.
Because
This is
Yeah,
the-
these
the-
people have more money.
so
They
this
can give
is-
us more.
This is your house on the hill, in kind of like this is the house on the hill that you, not the exact one, but kind of designed it. So it's like a visual here. Yeah, it's just like out of town, just out of town. Sorry, I'm getting clawed by my kid.
Not him.
And I
It's
would
like
say,
if Pokemon on Game Boy was good.
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And so you're just in the middle of town in one of the taverns here, and I just give you a visual because this will full it anyway. There's just a visual so you can see.
Well done.
There you go.
well
so
done.
line it up
Okay,
and you can enjoy it.
Very cool.
Yeah, so it's just
What
out of town.
shops?
So really, you've traveled like it's a, it's a bit of a walk, but it's not. People don't really go out here, and the crops and the damage are around. But I give you some visual that kind of like. So yes, what shop? Sorry. Be able to find a leather worker, a blacksmith in town. Stuff that would use for. You might be able to find a fletcher
time.
for hunting. There are probably some general things you could find around, but really stuff that we'd use for. There's like not a general store as such, but you could probably scavenge through and find some stuff they use for adventuring or supplies for when they're out running cattle and animals out into the fields and open lands, if you will.
Should we buy some
Okay,
saddlebags for our new horses?
You guys, I think we should go shopping because I heard leather worker and blacksmith, and I'd like some stuff. And so I dish out, what was it, 6 gold and 100 silver to everyone.
Whoa.
the 160?
You gonna buy some clothes?
Two dances.
6 gold, 100 silver, but yeah.
6 go.
Didn't Jack say 800 silver?
Yeah.
Total?
Was it total? Or was it 600? No.
I think he said
It was
8.
800.
Well, that's what I wrote
You're
down.
right. 8? No, I think you're right. Sorry. I can actually look at it. Yes, it's 800. I can look at my own Beyond D&D right in front of me.
That's a lot of
800
silver.
between 6 people is about one
I think it's 160.
160.
160 silver each,
Yeah, that's
and no gold.
well,
Between 6
6.
people. That's way
6
too much.
gold. No, there's only 5 of us.
Gold?
Matt?
6 gold?
6 gold.
So
Cool.
180. No, 160, you're right.
Math is
Um,
fun. Math is
Math is fun.
So 6
Right.
gold.
Wait, so 6 gold
6 gold.
and
160
160 silver. Great.
silver. Yeah.
Add.
Oh.
Boom.
Want to go make it rain silver coins?
On an abacus in town, just so he can do this math a little easier.
You bring calculators to your D&D games. There you go.
You got to buy the abacus just so the DM will divvy it up for you.
Yeah, I will not be divvying up for you any calculations or remembering what loot you have. If you forget, you forget. I'm not recording your loot.
I head to the blacksmith.
Yeah, so we'll say you guys have a few drinks at the town and you guys head out. We're at late afternoon now. Like, you've been active pretty much for the day. You see, you head to two towns. Kind of the blacksmith is where it's more of a blacksmith for horses. Like, they're looking for little horseshoes and maintenance. It's quite large. Like, the blacksmith is more bigger than the leatherworker, but they're both in the same area. Like, what leatherworking they're doing is to help horses craft weapons for hunting. Like, it's a kind of a big area where they've got horse moving. It's quite busy still, even though it's loud new, but most of the blacksmith and leatherworkers are finishing up their jobs. But yeah, you guys approach the blacksmith, where you find an orc.
Hey.
An orc male named
Hey.
named Zonar.
Hmm.
And so Zonar has long wavy brown hair and green eyes. He's 44 years of age. He is a rugged green skin, stands about 6.4 inches tall with a muscular build. Feet. Math good, me read. 6.1
ornamental
meter.
orc.
6.2. He has a tribal tattoo on his neck.
Ooh, what kind?
What a man.
Tribal.
Like Polynesian vibes, or the ones that are just like the weird little arrows?
The ones that aren't really
They're-
tribal.
Are there only 2
I'm gonna.
tattoos?
No, like there's a whole bunch of them. That's what I'm asking.
We'll die on this hill. Tribal tattoos. Trying to describe an NPC to you. Kind of like looks like. It's kind of like 2 parts. It starts around the neck and then shifts down into his arm, and it looks like, from what you can see, it's kind of like multiple, like circular and multiple layers, and has what looks like an owl head at the top, which kind of like brings out like wings, and then centers through
Ooh.
and spreads out in that kind of tribal design. You're welcome.
I'd like to walk straight up to him and just go, "Dope tats, man."
There you go. Thank you. How can I help you?
In Orcish, I'll ask him if he has any weapons. Or what are your wares for warriors and people who find themselves in a bit of in scuffles and such?
Well, if that's what you need and what you're hunting, I can help you out. Or weapons of what kind? A smaller orc like yourself. I don't know what you could wield, but we can make it. You're just going to give us some time.
I'm after light stuff. You pinged that well. Can you make a couple of scimitars? Or falchions, maybe?
I can. They're a bit on the different side. We don't get much skimmers down here, but I can make it. It will cost around 25 gold pieces per scimitar.
Alright, I persuade them that I tell them we're the ones we got rid of the blight. And so we need to be able to do even more amazing work like that.
Snow
And
gets
so
up real
can-
closer and looks
can I
him in the
persuade
face.
You? No, I
Roll
keep
a
a
charisma
very
check.
respectable social distance.
Roll a
Work
charisma
with
check.
him. Work your magic.
I say, we're kind of a big deal.
I
It's a big deal.
don't know if you've heard of us, but
Who's
we
making
say
the check?
Me.
Guidance. I'll go up and I'll
Sorry.
touch you on the
Being
forehead.
stupid.
Just mid-conversation, just like...
I still have that. I still have that plus.
No,
4
it's
die.
only for like a minute.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I rolled a 16 anyway.
Okay.
roll a 16 without you, Abel.
Look, it's
Trying to help.
I love what you did. You
Michael,
helped a lot
you
of the
are
farmers
sassy.
around here, but it's more the time. You know, I'm the crafter around here, so if I work on your scimitar, it takes me away from other jobs. But I guess if you can help me with something, I can help you with something. So
I only fix problems. Like,
there are some bandits in town who have been roughing up and stealing a lot of the work we've been making. You handle those bandits, I'll make your skimmerdazzle free.
Oh.
deal.
Well, off he goes, Oloft.
So yeah,
I guess we'll buy our things.
Should we go with him and just help and be a team and like
Yeah, probably. It
be,
is fun
be a little
killing.
fam?
Yeah. Okay. Oloft, come back.
I don't want to rush you guys. I also want to check out the leather stuff, but I also don't want to take away from any discussions you guys want to have. You know,
We
you
buy
can,
Oh, I
some
think getting
leather.
free stuff's great.
Yeah.
And like,
well,
if the bandits are too,
this quest is only doing stuff for me though, so maybe we want to like.
So
So
as
you don't want to help.
you awkwardly say yes to it and then just like turns around and heads back to start doing some work because you don't really talk to him. And so you just like
let's
turns
do
around.
it. If it
Just
turns
say,
out they're too
before I
big
go,
for
I
us,
just
we'll
need some
bail.
actual armor. I am very bare naked. I need some. I need something help.
That's why you're so agile.
Have you seen these glutes?
What's the
Charismatic.
point
We
in all
all
the
have.
squats if you don't show them off?
So I guess you said the leather guy's in the same location, basically.
Yeah. It's the same guy.
Let's offer the leather guy. We'll
Oh,
take out
same
the
guy.
benefits.
Same guy.
Again, in Orcish, I'm like, so what do he wears for armor? I'm gonna need some protection. I kind of like gesture.
He kind of turns around. Are you talking to me? He's like, he comes back. He's like, all right, you guys were talking, so I kind of was gonna go do my own thing. So what are you after? You sorted out that your weapons. You need some armor. Well, I mean, we can make you a chain shirt if you like for medium. What do we got for leather? I can do some light armor. I can do leather for about 8 gold pieces. A bit of hide armor if you want for around the same price. You just tell me what you need.
Which one's better out of leather and hide?
Depends on what you can wear.
Yeah,
Leather is light armor, and
Yeah.
hide is
medium.
medium.
Okay, how do I check that?
It'll be on the left on D&D Beyond. Let's say
light armor.
proficiencies in language.
Light armor. Yeah,
Um,
yeah, light armor is.
I'll chime in. It's like, oh, I could use some hide. Toughen this up a little bit.
I can take some hide.
Ugh, we're gonna have to cut you
Again,
out of there.
again, I
Now they
persuade
got
my-
frog size, but I can see what I can find.
Use the scraps. Come on.
Is it cheaper?
Oh, I can just give you a bit of hide. I gotta cut it out to make it fit. It doesn't just come pre-fit, mate.
I'll just wrap me in it. It's fine.
So medium
We're
hide.
about to drop
so-
a lot of gold, my friend.
Yeah,
can we
8
do
gold
like
apiece.
Can we do like a bulk deal? Can we do a big deal, like a, you know? How,
You
what,
say
what
gold?
do we all want?
Nice. I already
light
told
armor?
you about my tour. We had a charisma tour. We had a tour before. Like you can do something for me, I can help you. But you want me to? I'm happy to. I've got this armor now. I can give it to you. So I guess yeah, if you want a bulk price, but for the little guy, I'm gonna have to make it.
Wow.
You make everything so
Abel,
difficult.
no, do you
Local.
need anything?
Sorry for
Do
existing.
you guys have to turn to the group too? Abel Snow, do you need light armor? You want hide armor? What's going on?
Chill. I got some leather. It's fine.
I'm okay also. I'm okay.
I could use some hide.
Okay, how about the leather and the hide now for 10 gold, and
We'll come back for the
we come back,
scimitars.
we'll come back for the scimitars and our friend Flocal here. You only need like a tiny square of leather, really, like just offcuts to stitch them.
around my
Big
neck.
frog.
How
I
about
say to him, I'm like,
14,
strong boy.
14 gold for both light armor, and when you come back to Skimmer, instead of paying for the third one, you get his free with the 2 swords.
Yeah, mine free. Woo.
What a deal! Oh, I've overreacted
Yeah,
too
okay.
quickly.
Hey, cool, man.
Well, and I put my hand down, I'm like 12 gold.
14 gold.
10 gold.
13.
he didn't budge.
What about 12 gold and you give him the blue rock that you don't care about?
12 gold if you can beat me in an arm wrestle.
You can do it, Zoloft. Trust me.
He's a lot
Just
bigger
give
than
him
me.
the 14.
So
But-
guidance as well.
But
I'm
if you
only 5 inches
lose,
tall.
you get to pay the 16.
It's not too late to flirt.
Can I seduce my fellow orcish friend?
Surely. It worked last time.
It's a male.
Can I roll a persuasion roll? I've got really good persuasion. I've been trying to use persuasion this whole
That's
time.
yeah, for sure. I've
Well,
taken
it's
in
his
your roll.
hair.
I'm just telling, like, doesn't mean you're always gonna get your way. He
That's
said
true.
you either get it for 14 or you risk it for 16 or 12 if you win the arm wrestle. And you still get it free, also free if you win the Skipper Tails.
Just wants
I,
to look at-
I reiterate 13 without the arm wrestle, and I rolled a 14 on persuasion. I think you know you'd win that. So I'm going to stick with 13. That seems fair to me. My fellow orcish friend. This whole time I've been speaking in orc.
Alright, I would have liked the arm wrestle, but 13 gold.
Salt. All right, let's go deal with some bandits. And I've obviously got light armor. And Sunday, you've now got hard armor.
Where do we find the bandits?
How many do I owe you
Where
for
are
that?
they?
10?
Well,
That was 8, but we got a discount.
it's actually not a big group
So-
of the bandits in town, but these outlaws, as we call them. There's one cleft hoof that you need to beware, a big minotaur-looking fella. And
Sorry. Left tooth.
cleft. What do I think I stuttered? Cleft hoof. That's what I said.
Yeah. I just wanted to
Him-
make sure it was clear.
Him and his 2 brothers, as he calls them, they've been camping in town, and they gonna do what they want. They kind of take, and they leave, and they come back. And currently, they've been camping out. But I warn you, that Clef dude's a big dude, and I mean, you've seen me and a couple. We really avoid him. Like, you be ready for a fight like that, you know. He's a monster. He's a monster.
Don't worry, we
Do
just
you
killed
know
the whole
it?
family, so we can handle one.
Kind of looks at you weirdly. Maybe I should not make that deal. Kind of like puzzled and scratches.
Well, I guess let's go scope them out. And Snow like scurries out with her like tail in there.
Yeah, I hurry on after.
Okay. It's getting to like nighttime now. As you're waking your way back from the blacksmith, I get heading to where are you heading?
Back to the tavern for now.
Okay. As you head back to the tavern,
Putting
you
us up.
Sure.
Can we look
sure.
around for the camp?
town's quite big. You could walk around if you want to try and find a camp.
How big is big? Like, is it quicker to just ask at the tavern? Ooh, maybe they'll be at the tavern drinking.
Where would a bandit be? A tavern, probably, right?
A tavern.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to have second guessed you, Abel. My apologies.
That's okay.
I turned to
just-
Thunder and I'm like, by the way, you owe me 7 gold.
Thank you. I'll just open up my pouch.
Thanks for getting my armor for free, Zoloft. You're all right.
Are we just gonna let the Willy guy go?
Only-
Oh yeah.
Well,
Should we just?
well, we have to get. No,
We have
well,
to
the
get our
plan
horses.
was get the
The plan?
horses, but to get, yeah.
Should we kill
Get banded,
Keely and
get our
then
horses,
kill
go
the
get
bandit?
Willy.
All that.
Sounds good. Should we
Is
sleep?
Zoloft's plan.
No.
I mean, it's not
only the
night
afternoon.
yet.
We have a nap with the nail.
Is it dark enough at the moment that we'd have like some cover?
Well, I mean, the sun's going down. It's like, I don't know, dawn, dusk. One of the two, dusk, right?
Okay. What if we go into the tavern? Maybe the bandits will be there, or maybe someone will know where they are, and then we can go and scope them out stealthily under the cover of dark,
What if I rub
and then burn them?
their ale glasses on my poison skin and then just feed them poison?
It's a pretty good idea.
Ah,
We can give that a go.
adorable.
As
Oh,
you're,
I wouldn't say that.
as you're slowly walking around there, you're like, yeah! He's like, hell, and he comes riding in. And he's, yeah, there's my beauties, and you take good care of them, you know. And he kind of like lines them up and ties them up for you. And there are 5 horses for you. They are quite big. There is. Well, this is 2 boys here, and there's 3 girls. So you take care of them. They're well trained. They're broken in, but they love to run. So you better take them down. Now you gotta feed them. They eat every day. Do not forget that, because they get hungry. You don't feed them, they get grumpy. You gotta give them water. All right, and you look after them. They'll get good to you. You're good to them. They'll be good to you. All right.
This seems like a lot of work.
Maybe we should have had less. Maybe we should have.
Yeah, I'm a senior, honey. Like, because Wayne's like, well, thank you.
Wait.
Thanks for saving our crops.
We don't want them yet, though, do we?
The bandits are going to steal our
We'll make
horses
it
at this
faster.
rate.
Oh, that's
It'll
true.
make it faster.
You now have 5 horses.
Should we?
Uh,
So are they tied up?
Yep.
Securely?
It's like you'd be walking. This town's like a wooden fencing everywhere. You've been walking down paths like through. He's just tied up across your path and then tied up the 5 horses for you, ridden off.
Does anybody have
I
a
am-
preference?
Can I roll like perception for the smartest horse?
You could do a nature check, I guess.
Ooh. I got a 5 plus 2.
You determine looking at the 5 horses that you see one of the horses kind of like the other horses are kind of tied up, and this one's kind of like agitated a bit and moving around. You're like, that seems like a smart horse trying to set free. So you kind of pick that horse as yours.
It's my horse.
It's like we'll get one of the male horse.
Yeah, I'll take one of the more placid
let me
female
just-
horses.
You
I
can
just take
do
a random horse. First one nearest to me. And I like flip onto him.
All right, let's just do this
Jeez.
quickly. They're all pretty much a whole bunch of like brownish white horses. It will say that by chance, Abel, you get this. One of the females, which is kind of just plain grey. Floku, you get one of them that's like
Ooh.
brown and white, splotchy like a cow. One of the males.
Is it a cow?
This
isn't a horse. Been ripped off.
You'll never know, I guess. No one draws sight of nature. Zoloft, you get like just a standard plain brown with a black mane. One of the females. Sunder, you get a white horse, very round, I guess, than one of the other male. And then Snow, you get a lightish brown one, which has like just a lightish brown with a lightish face, so a more white face.
Actually, I call my horse Lexapro. There we
You
go.
can actually add a horse to your inventory on D&D as well. Just-
Oh,
Yeah.
plus horse.
I've just added it as a pet. Is it just a riding horse?
yeah, I've just got riding horse.
Yep.
Okay. Add items. to my life.
So the Zonar, am I pronouncing that correctly? He's gonna be a while, so like we probably have time to suss out Willie and give the horses a try, and then to come back, and then deal with the bandits. What is the thoughts from the team?
That's good. Willie's probably more urgent.
Yeah, let's
I didn't
finish
think
one
about
storyline
that
before we
anyway.
start a new one.
It's like Zonar didn't give us. He didn't give us a timeline. That's on him. He didn't specify. So, like, we're fine.
It's going to take a while to make a scimitar. Scimitar?
Yeah,
Scimitar.
got to give him time.
Yeah.
All good.
Okay.
Snow like whispers to Flokel, "It's a fancy sword."
This is a bendy one, right? Oh.
They're
Yeah,
like the
that's not bad.
strongest light swords that you can dual wield.
Oh.
Ooh,
Hmm.
That's why I
Eek Boba Durkle.
I get it. It's funny.
Yeah.
the strongest common
Um,
sword. I'm sure there's an enchanted sword.
Common. Ugh, I hate common swords.
Uh,
Where we go?
You
On
hate-
the horses, up the hill.
Yeah. Where
yeah.
are
So I
we-
guess
Where are
I'll
we
jump
going?
on.
I give my
Going
horse
back to
a
the
little
house.
kiss
To
on
the
forehead.
manor. Aw.
All right,
Horse
so
loves
you
me.
all jump on your horses.
I'm gonna give my little stroke
Yeah.
first. Just
So you're all experienced
Up to
riders
it.
at this point? Oh, probably not.
Oh.
So you'll need to roll an animal handling check to see me how you hop onto your horse, please.
Oh yeah, I will.
15.
Okay.
You fall
can't-
straight off.
Yeah, with your tabaxi, quite a quick and agile, you kind of like connect pretty quickly with the horse, giving it a gentle purr, it kind of like nestles into your fur a bit, and
Ooh, ooh,
you're
ooh.
able to jump on.
And then I stroke down its neck and I whisper in its ear, I'm gonna call you Squash.
Because he'll squash your enemies? I mean, she?
Because I like pumpkin.
Yeah.
I
Why
rolled a
would you just call it
17.
pumpkin then?
Well, after you've been around
Because
in
I'm calling him
travels-
Squash.
So you've been around horses a bit in your travels, and you're able to quickly just take command of your horse, the youngest energy, and she's quite placid and really challenge you. Floke, would you roll?
Or a 12.
You're light. The horse kind of doesn't really know you're there when you jump up. It kind of like jumps in the saddle and kind of like kind of notices, but really doesn't like feel as like it's getting
Feet like
discomfort.
dangling.
Yeah.
the stirrups.
Yeah.
Actually-
they do not reach the stirrups.
Flying.
You won't be able to canter or anything.
I'm gonna tie my horse to Snow's horse.
Local.
Yes.
Question. Did you poison your horse?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
don't-
not secreting at the moment.
Okay. Cool. Good.
Imagine if I
We
killed
just got them.
They were free, so.
I'm still fairly sure it's a cow, but no, it's still alive. I'm gonna
You
name
can check it for
mine
milk.
Augustus.
How old are you, Sundog?
14.
Yeah, you comfortably experience in travel, and just since you come to the horse, no worries. It's a different horse. It's kind of a you still have a tight grip on it. That she's your horse is a bit not flighty, but very strong-willed. You sense.
Get
How
your
about you,
horse on
Abel?
the road.
I rolled a 17. I'll just like be stroking her nose. Just be like,
Yeah.
hello, Delilah.
Delilah,
We're gonna
what's it
be
like
we're
in
gonna
New
be
York
good
City?
friends. I've never ridden a horse before, so just be gentle.
And sure enough, with your talk and as you're petting it, kind of nudges towards where your necklace is. And you're able to jump on it.
Ooh.
Very cute.
It doesn't really. Yeah, it's quite tough to go. And you guys set away. I guess where are you going? Back to the
To the
back to
mansion.
house.
To the mansion.
Should
It's
we
getting
just
quiet.
start a new life here, guys?
That's the loudest Abel's ever been.
It's getting quite dark at this point now. Like the moon is coming up and the stars are. You're in a moonlit area now as you trot down a bit faster than walking through town and head up to the haunted.
Great.
No longer.
Which is no longer haunted, I guess. It's just a ranch, and you see as the light
Prime
around it is
real
moving.
estate.
But you can feel as you go in, the door is open. Do you guys go in?
Did
You
we
gotta
Did we
close
leave
it?
that on?
Yeah.
Did you? Did you not?
Did we do that?
Don't know.
I think we just left.
Yeah, I don't think we closed it.
But
Ooh,
also,
can
William's totally in there.
well, I mean, can we investigate like the path leading up to the house for disturbances?
Footprints.
I would like to stealth
Yeah.
again. I'd like to do my thing. The one thing that I'm good at. Can I just kind of scope around the door?
Okay, a few things to clarify here. Are you stealthing on a horse?
Yes.
Oh, okay, no.
Because all of you now standing,
Dismount.
you're all currently sitting on horses outside the thing. So what are you doing?
Oh, we'll just
Tie the horse to the
Like-
closest
yeah.
tree.
Okay. Is
Um,
everybody doing that?
Yeah, I guess seeing
Yes.
them do
horses
it. Yeah.
to a couple of different trees. Let's not tie all
Okay.
our horses to the one tree, just in case.
All right, you guys all
Smart. You
just
don't want to put them all in the
tie.
first car.
Just in case one tree catches on fire.
You all dismount and tie the horses up into different areas.
And then, yeah,
And-
we'll
Alright,
approach the house stealthily.
Are you all stealthing together?
Yes.
No.
I'll sneak up a front. No. I go. Shh.
Wow.
Local just wow.
Yeah.
What a big house!
Wowee! I've never seen a ranch this big before. What do you think, Snow? Some rich man must have lived here.
You hear in the back, yeah, that's a big house!
I think Wheelie's here.
I continue sneaking up towards right.
Alright, roll a stealth
He's
check.
pretty drunk most of the time, so that's fair.
Yeah. Roll a stealth check.
Roll on the stealth check. There we go. Oh, world's slowest dice. 18 plus 6, 24.
Ooh.
Nice.
You comfortably, the party doesn't even know you're gone mid-conversation, you just kind of like dip out. You're just so gone, they don't even notice.
Didn't we have a
You climb
naked
it up.
orc with us?
Yeah, you make up the stairs.
No, I
and,
remember that.
And you look in, and you can see dashing through down the hallway. There is Wheelie, and he's on his knees, and there are 3 naked bodies on the ground near him. That he's covered up with a rag for most of them, and he's weeping.
Are they bodies?
Gonna be-
Are they bodies we've killed? Are they
How would
the
you
ones
know?
we killed?
You're not there. Only Zoloft.
Oh, was it just Solar? Sorry, my bad.
Yeah. I put 2 and 2, 3 and 5 together, and those bodies are definitely the result of us doing that. Can I say anything else? He's just weeping. There's nothing around him. He hasn't got any auras or enchanted things around him.
It's a big hovering sign over his head that says bad guy. No, it's the guy.
Hellfire
Crying.
appears over
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a wide veil kind of guarding the door, and it's kind of weird. But if you enter, like, no, just he's just.
How drunk is
okay.
he?
Again, it's all you can see. You're not there, so you're back in the party.
What do we gain out of being here? Okay, I'll sneak back to the party to discuss. Like,
Yeah, so it tells you that
I've
there's So there's currently him weeping on the floor on his knees, and the 3 bodies look like female bodies, but he's covered the naked parts, no nudity, but they are the feet. Looks like 2 small children and a larger woman.
Why didn't you tell Wheelie we were here? He would have been stoked. He was all happy for us to get rid of the blight.
We should have brought him a
he's not happy that this has happened.
We killed the skeletons.
No, okay, like hypothetical, right? Hypothetical. You know the child-sized enemies and like the adult-sized enemy that we killed? What if
I remember the giant
that was-
one.
what if that was Willie's family? What if that was his?
Well, then
old
his
mate?
wife was very tall.
So they shouldn't
not
have
gonna-
been together.
I'm not gonna judge. Local, come on, it's the 12th century. Come on, we don't
Yeah,
have that.
God
I'm
has
not-
his
Me-
plans.
But if that's the logic, right? We killed like 4, 5, 6, 7 of those things. Wouldn't there be 7 bodies if that was a direct link?
He ain't happy.
We
Well,
need to
yeah, but
have
I
a
mean, I'm just
conversation.
saying that I don't think you murdered more people, is what I'm saying.
Look, we may have
I'm not
killed
blaming me.
children.
I couldn't jump around you guys in the damn hall. Remember? That wasn't me. The kids are on you. I took out the mum. That's all. That's all I'll handle.
I'm gonna go sneak in down the hallway and like on all 4s and walk up to Wheelie. And is he still crying?
I'm like,
You
oh,
roll
this isn't
stealth
the guy
check.
I follow.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
I mean, like,
follow
tear up
along.
his face.
Alright, are you all stealthing or will Snow
No
stealthing?
stealthing. I'm like, oh, this isn't.
Oh,
Okay, let's
I guess
stealth.
I'm doing it. So I'm a 6 and 3, 9.
Okay. Get on all
I don't
4s.
particularly care if he sees me though.
Yeah, so as you come in, he kind of like turns over and he sees you crying.
Right, so
He
yeah.
He goes back to just crying.
So I walk up to him and I nuzzle into his side and like I get my tail to come around and I put it on his face for his tears. I don't say
No.
anything.
Some people like personal space.
What if he's not a cat person?
Can I roll like a perception check to see if I'm making it better or worse for Wheelie?
That's alright. Let me just. I should do.
Check my pockets for any Telfast, just in case he's with
You go in and you see, and he's there. And her name was Monica. She was my everything.
Oh.
I just wanted to do right by her. These are my kids.
What happened? What happened to them, Wheelie?
Yeah, who could have done this?
He's like, blind fool I was promised that I could keep us alive forever. I was greedy and stupid. Promised. They took us.
When did it take them? What took them?
I was promised by a sorcerer that if I sacrificed 4 humans that I could give them everlasting life, and said they turned into these monsters. But I could never find a way to turn them back. You have, but they're gone.
Well, Wheelie, lots of people believe that after death, everyone has everlasting life. Not just in a physical form, but a lot of people believe that spirits continue afterwards. And in that sense, every time we remember them, they're still alive.
Kind of pauses and looks at you. They're at peace now, and I can be
Yeah.
at peace. And he grabs.
And
a
then I like
knife.
rub my head on him.
He grabs a knife and cuts his neck and collapses into the ground.
And I turn back and I look at the group and I'm like, I don't think I should be a therapist.
Did you kill him?
So he should have gone through the front door first and then destroyed the amulet straight away.
Well, if you didn't want to be so sneaky all the time.
Well, I thought it would come with a benefit.
I mean, it did. No, none of us died.
That's
and like,
true.
to be fair, I
They were
mean,
probably
he already.
dead.
Yeah, exactly.
These
Head
Like
hung,
the
I walk-
everlasting life
Head hung, I
patch.
walk back to Lexaproma horse.
Oh. Can Snow go back in and just like respectfully rummage in Wheelie's pockets? Maybe there'd be information about like something.
I agree.
Maybe there'll be stuff on the sorcerer. Yeah, he's still warm, so he hasn't. The rigor mortis hasn't set in.
Let's have a look.
He's
Moving.
covered in shit and piss, and there's really nothing in his pockets. Maybe like 1 copper and a
I
cup.
I keep searching.
Not much.
Okay, cool. So there's no useful.
No.
Okay,
You
so
think
I
his
walk
wits
back out
would
to the
give
group.
you- Oh, okay.
Just if everybody's walking back out, I'll just take out a candle from my leather belt. I'll light it. I'll just put it at the foot of all the bodies. I'll just kneel down and say a quick prayer holding my amulet. And then I'll get up, put my cloak back on, and close the doors.
All right, at this moment, I'm just going to take Callum down away from the group. Yep.
To the one-on-ones.
Yep. We're just going to go down to the one-on-ones and we'll be right back.
Catch you later.
Every part of my being wants me to blow out.
Oh, so we might have to mute each other actually because of the camera angles. Go back to the other
After
one.
what?
Go back to the other one. I'll need you all to mute yourself because of the cameras.
Oh, yep.
Okay.
Oh.
Silencing us.
Mute or deafen ourselves.
Yeah, definitely can't hear. Did Callan come up? Callan, come up into the group one. I'm going to deafen him so it doesn't ruin the cameras.
Ah, cool, gotcha. Yep.
Alright, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, it's down.
Your camera's not on. Sweet.
Why is Sam's camera off?
You probably turned it off.
No, it's not. We're all over the place now. Footage trial. Let's play with it. Anyway, nobody can hear me. Adam, anything you can't hear me? Good.
I can hear
Okay.
you.
Alright, take your headphones off. I'll give you a thumbs up when you come back. Well, can't even hear.
She can't hear you.
Okay. As you light the candle and say your prayer, and you kneel down and you have your moment, you kind of get lost in a trance. And you see a mum and two girls. And they're kind of waving at you and smiling. And you see a man, looks like Wheelie, appear next to him. And he waves and smiles. And they start to drift off. And then you see this vision change. There's a darkness, a red fog starts to take upon this beautiful sunset vision of the family walking away as it seeps across. A red mist that looks familiar to you shifts around. That stops. And you feel inside a pain. A pain in your chest. And you get, the flash changes, the vision stops as you're clutching, you look back down to your chest and feel it. And you look back up and you're in a different spot. And it's your new friends sitting around a campfire. You see Snow. You see Sunder. You see Zoloft. And Float. You look a bit older, well worn. But as you look into Snow's eyes, you think you see that red glimpse again, and that redness that you saw moving around in her eye.
Oh, fuck.
And the vision dissipates. And you take off and come back to reality.
Just one quick question. So, hold on. They were walking off into the sunset, and then a red fog just like clouds my vision, or it's
Yep.
over them?
Yeah, it clouds the vision and changes, and then it becomes the center of darkness of this red cloud. That cloud comes over it, so they like kind of disappear into the cloud, but then the red cloud change your vision, and then it like as
Cool,
it removes
gotcha.
and does it. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right. Everyone's come back, and somehow, yeah, there we go. Put your headsets on.
I'm back.
Hello. Here, put them on. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Simone can come back.
Okay. need to write shit down.
Is Abel dead?
Yes.
There we go.
Abel looked real shocked for a second there. He looked like real defeated.
Did someone
Like-
say Abel dead?
Yes, Abel died in your absence.
All right.
What?
No,
I did not die. I did not die.
Abel stands up from lighting his candle and walks back to the party.
Oh,
Yeah,
by the way, Jack,
must
on the
go outside.
technicality, I made an error. Can I retroactively say that I asked for short swords and not scimitars? Because I won't be able to hold scimitars, but I'll be able to hold short swords.
Why is that the
Oh.
blacksmith's problem?
Yeah, why is
guess-
that?
Because they're both.
Rest of the rest
Because
of us got a
why
couple
would
of
that make a
minutes.
difference? They're both short.
He
would-
made
yeah.
what you
Just one's
ordered.
slightly
He would have
bent.
known, though, surely. He would have
Oh.
known.
What's the 12th century version of a carrot?
I'll one up you on a technicality. Technically, he's not started making them because you haven't beaten the bandits. So when you can
Right.
show him you've beaten the bandits, he will start making them. So if you would
Ah,
like
I
to
thought it
change it into a short sword, then maybe tell him when you beat the bandits, and only if you beat the bandits.
I feel like a short sword is worth less than a scimitar,
Nah,
based on like the time to make it.
I guess, but yeah, it's alright. Whatever.
All right. So it's night time. You're all sitting there outside.
Does
So I don't think I should make the decisions anymore.
So, Abel, what was that
Yeah,
all
Abel.
about? You were gone for like 10 minutes.
Was I
How long
gone
does
for
it take
10
to light a
minutes,
candle?
or was it
How long was you gone for?
instantaneous, Jack? Yeah, how long was I gone for?
I mean, when you lit the candle, you were kneeling there for a bit, maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, I'd say you've been sitting there for a bit, but you didn't look.
Guys, it's
You were,
not
just you were just kneeling away from the party. Like.
Yeah, it's not polite to ask people about how they grieve, guys. He's obviously just a very sensitive blue boy.
I was just saying a prayer for them. I'm sure they've been through a lot, and yeah, I just wanted to send them on their way in peace. So that's what I did.
Fair enough. Yep,
Very nice
cool.
of you.
Alright, you do you, man. And I just like hop on my horse.
Yeah.
Everyone.
I
do
jump
we
on
wanna
mine.
Sleep in town, or do we want to sleep in the?
Do
near
we
the
want to
near
sleep in the haunted house?
No,
Oh, fun.
I'm sleeping in town, and I start trotting.
I was sleep in town.
I'm gonna,
know how to have fun.
gonna walk after him as well. Trot after him.
Hey, Snow, should we open like a haunted house tour business? We could just settle down here and like,
Seems like a lot of work.
well, we could.
And
just
also,
sell the
like,
range.
I don't know that we're allowed to just like. I don't think because someone. Yeah, I don't know that just because they're dead, it would be ours.
Just 'cause
I
you
was like,
watch someone kill themselves. Do you?
Yeah, it doesn't make
house?
that their house is yours.
Well,
How
whose
in
house
depth
is it?
is
It doesn't have a
D&D
trick.
real estate? Like, is there a deed to the house in there somewhere? We could like invest it or like sell
Yeah,
it.
this can be a holiday place. This is a nice village. The celebrities here.
I mean,
Anyway,
it's
we'll
I don't
ask
know if you're gonna
Meredith.
deed, but I mean, if you want to pursue this, you can pursue anything in D&D. So it's you're the storyteller. I just guide you. So.
I want to get my swords. I think that's what. Yeah, I've tunnel visioned for that.
I think
All
we
right. Well,
should.
I think
we should sleep.
local.
tonight.
I think we stay with these guys. We wait until a bunch more people and things die. Because if we want to open a haunted house, we need ghosts. And right now, we've only got like 4, maybe. So like, I think we should like live a little bit and then take those experiences and invest them in the property. Because
Okay, I'm
like,
just gonna quickly carve in the door with the dagger. Property of Local and Snow. Okay.
great
let's go.
idea.
Are you gonna ride back and do that?
We hadn't left yet.
But we hadn't left yet.
Watching them like.
We were talking about a business opportunity.
But everyone else is running off, and you do it. Just been sitting there arguing about a haunted house. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, and then we follow them.
Okay.
Good thing our horses are fast.
Yeah.
once they catch back up, what time did you say it was? It's like sort of getting towards late evening.
Yeah, we're looking at like 10 o'clock now.
Yeah, I want to
I'll,
get to the end.
And say, do we try and find these bandits and surprise them in the night?
Do we
Benedict
try-
putting us up for the night?
Ooh.
Where are we sleeping? If not the haunted house.
We could always get rooms at the tavern. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure they would put us up.
Yeah, and maybe the bandits will be there anyway.
Yeah. And maybe we can poison them and watch them die slowly.
Yeah, just a quick poisoning and then we can have a sleep.
Poison. Just a little poison.
Something.
So I guess we tie up our horses and dismount elegantly and then wander into the tavern. Still heroes. No one else knows that Wheelie's
Door
dead.
open.
And I don't plan to tell them.
Yeah, it's into the tavern. It's pretty like at this hour, most people have finished drinking. They get up early to run the horses and cattle. A couple of drunks still singing in the corner, but they're either at home or passed out drunk somewhere. And of course, Benedict's there, and he's happy to give you rooms to sleep in and sets you up in the tavern. They don't really top
Ah.
quality. It's like just standard bedding. There's like 3 rooms he has to offer. That's all he has for this small ranch. So we will have to bunk up together, and he lets you stay for free, of course.
Can I ask Benedict before I turn in for the evening in your wonderful accommodation, which we are just so thankful for? We're looking for some bandits, some outlaws, and like
Well,
you're the
you
man
guys are
about
just-
town.
You guys are just helping everybody out, aren't you? You guys just don't know when to stop.
Correct.
Man, it's how I bet you talking about Clefthoof, huh? And his brothers. Look, you might have been able to stop this curse in the town, but those bandits, I warn you, ain't gonna be an easy fight. They are outlaws, man. We have had many of kind have tried to fight them. So if you're gonna fight them, you need to be ready for a battle.
Didn't many of you try to fix the blight too?
Oh, savage.
I'm just saying, don't doubt us. Give us a
I'm
chance.
from the other side, like, oh.
I'm saying, God, you might be arrogant, but I'm saying here is that
Slapping a wench on the ass as she goes past.
Abel.
That was Callum, that wasn't Abel. He would never say that.
Cullen guy's a real jerk.
Look, folks are more entitled to fight what's theirs compared to run to a haunted mansion that's disrupting their cups. Curses are more of a non-town folk issue, you know, like I'm more willing to fight someone than I am to go to some weird magic frowned upon place where I can.
You'd rather help yourself than other people. I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
so,
I don't get it because I like to help other people, but that's fine.
I can tell the way you're so modest and caring that you look after other people. I can sense that energy from you. You're a helper for sure. Even that frog friend of yours, he's always looking real happy to be around.
Oh, he's the best. He's the
All I
best.
care about is others. Never mind.
Yeah. That's how we get our free stuff. But okay, just believe that we can handle Clefthoof and his brothers, right? Where might they be found?
Do they have a drink here?
Well,
and do they have any weaknesses?
They drink here. I mean, Clefthoof, he kind of owns the town. He's kind of like, I mean, we don't really have a sheriff. He's kind of the muscle right here. He wants, drinks, he gets drinks. He wants food. He kind of settled here maybe a few months back, and no one's been able to get rid of him. We're kind of a peaceful farming town, so he kind of just lives in. There's a small encampment. They sit in the middle of town. Really, he kind of has taken over one of the old stables out there and sets up a few tents, and his folk move in and out. But it's led by him and 2 brothers, so that's where they chill.
What do you mean his folk? Yeah. How many are there?
Well,
Is he running some kind of operation?
Is it a cult?
Ooh, is it a cult?
I mean, they're outlaws. I don't see them doing no magic shit, but they just pillage, take what they want, trade. I've seen people come in, buy stuff off them, and leave. They kind of run their own. It's not theirs, what they earn, but they sell it still. So,
have they murdered anyone?
Hundreds. People that challenge them. People that come into
so they're
town.
bad dudes.
They're outlaws.
Some bad brothers.
Hell yeah, they're bad dudes. They're outlaws. They ain't no good dudes.
Okay, well, that's been so helpful. Thank you very much once again, Benedict. And I flick him a silver coin for his hospitality.
Just make sure you don't mention anything to do with my name or where I got this. I don't want any trouble.
Absolutely. I'll keep that noted.
I'm dead serious.
And I said I'll keep it noted. I'll be considerate of the words that you have said.
And he gets back to working.
What was
and I scamper off.
Your guy's name again? Clefthoof?
Clefthoof.
Oh, I thought he said tooth like with a lisp.
Let's call him Tooth. It'll upset him.
What was his name?
Minotaur.
Like just Clefthoof. There's no first name?
Cleft.
Cleft. I'll name for Tooth.
They know him as Clefthoof. They know him as Clefthoof. They didn't ask him, hey, what's your first and middle name? Where are you from? He's known as Clefthoof. Jesus.
He's just
What are his
cleft.
brother's names?
What type of tribal tattoo does he have? No, he's just close to. Do you want to describe what he
Is it
looks
a
like or
is
hair
it
color?
apple? If a tattoo
When you
goes
say
above Adam's apple,
Minotaur,
it means
is he
fun.
top half human and bottom half bull, or top half bull and
Yeah.
bottom half? You know, man, Cleft Wolf, okay? And he is an outlaw that lives in the town.
Any discerning scars?
Hmm.
I imagine him with a big buffalo head.
What
I think
color
we
are his
I think we
eyes?
noticed the
Are they
Minotaur.
creamy?
Okay. Well, do we sort him out
Should-
tonight?
I think like if we've got enough energy left, I think it's probably good to go and spy on them tonight, at least.
I'm full health.
I don't have any.
That's a
kind
cool
of-
thing to say.
I can't see in the dark.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Zoloft and I have dark vision.
Also, I'm not very
Thunder
sneaky.
can light them up like a Christmas tree. They're great.
We've only got, what, 2 that can see in the dark?
Local, can you see in the dark?
I
I
thought
don't
that I
think you
could, but I don't know where I read that. Oh, under sensors. Wait a second. I should
Chances
check
are
one's,
Minotaurs can
vision.
see in the dark. So probably not the best idea. Maybe we do just
I don't know.
rest.
How strong?
What about like dark
Pretty
vision?
much a
Like,
cow.
it's in darkness, like caves, and if there's any sorts of light you guys can generally see.
Oh. Also, if I'm going to be any kind of help, I'm going to need to sleep. I'm pretty tapped.
Okay, we'll take a long rest.
Yeah, you did a lot.
I vote long rest. All right.
Why did
No,
that candle really
spiritually.
come out of him?
Spiritually, he gave himself. But also, yeah, like he lit a candle. Does take a lot.
I laid the
Um,
dead to rest.
Look, it's true. I'm just being a dick. I'm just being a I don't know, what's the 12th century equivalent? I'm just being such a
Are we in the 12th century in the world of Recce? Just wanna clarify, are we in the 12th century? What's
Sorry,
that?
I've
I
said
just
it.
pulled that out of nothing. I just
We're
pulled
well
that out of
established.
nothing.
Well, it's carrying on, so I just want to clarify what century we're in here. Is it 12th?
I mean, like,
it's
I
the
imagine
new
that
era.
it's
You're in the new era, so you can say it's the new era.
like when they were still shitting in the streets, basically. Like, it's not a nice time in history.
Yes, this is very real.
Benedict,
Well,
I'll
I
have
don't
my
really-
night pass now. Thank you.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'd still like to go and spy because the Minotaurs, even if they do have dark vision, they're still not expecting us to come around and like, unless the leather maker went and told them what we were doing. But why would he do that?
Realistically, if we've been making this whole celebratory, we've been making a big commotion around town about how great we are, which is fair because we're great. But the chances are the bandits are probably going to hear about it, and they're probably going to burn us in our beds. So maybe we should take them out before we sleep.
When did you get so paranoid?
I mean, we could also.
I like
mean,
it.
I can sleep in a bath, and then I won't burn. But
Don't give the DM ideas.
We can always just take watches.
Why don't we split up? So my night vision buddies will go scope it out.
Great
My
idea.
peeps that
Quietly.
can't see, you can
Zoloft,
stay
I
here
think
and
these
rest.
two are useless without us. Like, what's going to happen if the bandits show up here? Gonna have some toasted friends.
Well, I mean, Benedict's a pretty big dude down in the bar. I mean, he looks like he can handle himself. I'm sure they'll be fine here.
All right, let's risk it. It's fair. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
It did sound like the bandits were more about stealing things. Like, we don't really have much to offer. They wouldn't,
They
like,
go for the
ransack the
100
tavern.
people.
Yeah, I feel like they kill people that like confront them, not just randomly.
Yeah.
We'll just
But
watch
let's
them
just
from
go
the bushes.
spy on them and not get caught.
Okay. Yeah, fair.
I ran outside.
I don't run. I sneak.
So,
Walk around on a big flog.
so
frog
Zoloft, Snow, and Flocal are heading out. What are Thunder and Abel doing?
I'll have a conversation. If we're just chilling downstairs before we go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Ooh, plus you get the added advantage of
so the group is splitting up. Great. Okay. Good luck.
they get to pick the best bedrooms now.
All right. So as they leave, you two are sitting there, and you're about to get a rest. If you'd like to have a conversation before you go to sleep.
Yeah. I've actually been meaning to ask you for a while, Sunder. When I first met you, you were chained up. You'd been taken by the order. Why? What were you doing?
the Order has a affinity for magic users. They try to exterminate people who aren't like them and recruit others who are like them, like me. However, I've on a number of times refused and aim to disrupt their movements, and I had been captured on purpose.
Oh. Did we stuff up some kind of plan that you had?
Well, I didn't quite make it as far as I'd planned, but, get in the belly of the beast. But
Right.
you are one of the Inquisitors is dead. It's always a good outcome.
Is that what you want, ultimately, to kill all of the Inquisitors? The Empire's pretty big.
They seek out power and have corrupted the land. I seek for the people to have rebirth, to be born again in the flames.
Born again in the flames?
From the ashes of the Empire,
Right.
new life will grow.
Okay. I understand.
I don't think that they would take lightly to the rest of you either.
Yeah, that's very true. We've caused a lot of problems, and I don't see that letting up anytime soon.
Even without that, you all look different and can use magic.
Yeah. I mean, you were doing this on your own. Did you have help? It seems like a suicide mission.
There are those who will help hide you once you escape the eyes of the Order, help you merge back in.
That's good to know, I guess. And you know these people, if we ever need it?
They keep to themselves. They won't help unless it's safe to do so. But if we are desperate, we may be able to find somewhere to hide.
That's good to know. Yeah. Take a big sip of my water. Ah, that's good. That's good stuff. What do you make of all this? I mean, what we've been doing, who we've been traveling with. I know for me this is crazy. I haven't traveled very far, and I haven't met a lot of people. I don't know a lot of the world. Is this normal? Are these people normal?
I'll chuckle. The destruction of a town is a new one for me, but we might be onto something here. In the morning, we might solve some problems for this town.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be good to do some good. I just get this overwhelming feeling that there's evil here, and I can't shake it at the moment. I just, yeah, I'd like to do some good, permanent good, for a change, I think.
I'd like to help you to do that. And then take a big sip of my ale and stand up. Yeah. Should we rest up? I'm pretty beat. I'm, filthy, covered in like little bits of muck that have burnt away from touching the stuff in the well. Just looking weary as hell.
Yeah, let's get some rest. Finish my water. Slam it down on the counter. Thank you, Benedict. I'm going to bed. That was not an invitation, by the way.
I like my men a little less blue. And he takes a cup, unfortunately.
Wow, offensive.
Good to know. No, head
Oh,
on
a
up.
physical preference is not offensive.
All right,
It's
you
getting
two go
spicy.
to bed. All right, our 3 adventurers who are looking for a camp stealthily.
Brave.
We'll say you travel a bit and find the instructions in the middle of town. You see in the distance what looks to be the description of an old horse farm that also has some campfires lit around and fire coming from them. So I'd like you all to roll a stealth check, please.
Come on, stealth. Don't fuck with me now.
I got a
Oh,
16 plus 3, baby.
I got a 24, baby.
Ooh.
I'm gonna creep onto his face and murder him with poison.
Is Zoloft AC? One line.
Zoloft died.
He's really thinking about it.
He's really thinking about it.
Zoloft got.
It's just a button, man. Just click it.
Just going without him.
Zoloft just remembered all the orphans.
Alright,
Oh.
well.
We just hide Zoloft in a bush and keep going.
He's frozen. This is when you said, "Can I feel anything?" This is the first one who's felt something. From being around the necklace. Alright, well, mine is Zoloft. You guys stealthily kind of put yourself up against one of the walls of the buildings close to the encampment. And you guys peer in and you see in the center of the camp a fire where there's be a large boar and a spit being turned around by one humanoid figure. He's quite large. He's got a bow and arrow and some short swords spinning around. You see another that's sitting there with a guitar, just slowly plucking away. And on the rock above, you see this large minotaur with a giant battle axe, shining his axe.
Oh, sexy.
He is.
Is he single?
There are 3 bandits sitting there.
Can we hear them from this distance?
No.
Can we
creep
risk?
closer?
Yes.
Hmm.
Is that a separate roll?
It will be a separate roll because you're getting closer. You're going to enter
It's
there.
so well.
You're currently out.
I'm
of
gonna do it.
You're currently out of their perceptions. You're stealthy enough they
I'd
haven't
like-
been heard, but you can enter there. So what can happen here? Because you guys are new, so they'll have a perception level, what they can see, and you'd have to roll not only be stealthy, but also you could still enter their perception. So it's your choice. It depends how high they are, but they have their roles as well as NPCs, what they can see and watch.
Because, like, do we want to spy on them, Flocal, or should we pretend to be like 2 drunken individuals just having a great time and we stumble into their camp? Or is it just, that's more fun, obviously, but is it better to sneak up and just watch them?
Should you just like play a little flute and I can do my little dance and we can just like walk straight in?
Well, I do think that that's a good plan
Are
B.
you
Like, if they
whispering
see
at this
us,
point?
we are whispering.
Okay, I can't tell by the
Okay,
Flogal's
okay.
whisper's not that
Like-
quiet.
I think that that's a really good plan B. So, like, if they spot us, I think
Tell them
we
to
should
suddenly
just
break out the music.
yeah, because that guy's he's playing guitar, so like maybe they'll be into that.
Hey, have you
Alright,
noticed that,
so-
like, wasn't Zoloft with us? Did he stay back at the pub?
He's so stealthy.
Oh yeah, true.
All
I
right,
don't even know who he is.
let's get closer. So I roll. Ooh! I rolled a 19 plus 3. It was almost a 9.
I don't know if I should have just let you go and then I could have hung behind, but well, we're
If you want
fucked.
What was your
Fucked.
roll?
Oh no, thank God! It literally almost stopped on 1, and I was like, 13. So I've got a +5, so I got 18.
So what are you doing? Sorry, I didn't hear with your rambling.
We're
Oh,
getting
thank you.
closer. We just want to hear what they're saying.
I got 18.
Okay, as you guys sneak closer, you hear a bit of rambling. as you get close enough to you hear the axe stop. He puts the stone down.
Michael, what did you do?
It was so locked.
Well, he doesn't look over to you, but he looks at you.
Back.
Back from the dead.
Hiding in the bushes is not a wise thing to do.
Do we leg it, or do we just start dancing?
I turn around.
We go for plan B. So I stick my head up. I stick my head up out of the bushes, and I say like that we came from the tavern, and we were just admiring the guitar you've got there. Well, that he has there.
Do you
And,
dance?
Yes, we're performers ourselves, and so we just wanted to see if he was any good. Can he play us a song?
You're also there, Zoloff.
Yeah, Zoloff, we snuck in close, which we probably shouldn't have. We ignored the
What has happened?
deception.
They've just found you.
You were in a
I was
bush.
unconscious the entire time. And now, am I
Yeah.
next to him? What happened?
I think we sort of went off without you, I feel like.
Yeah,
You disappeared, you were so stealthy.
Oh, to be fair, I guess Zoloff have not come with us.
You sat back, but we'll say he sat back, and you two have stealth forward into their presence. They've stealth forward to try and
Yes.
hear what was going on, because they couldn't hear where they were, and they have entered his presence, and he has seen them.
Yeah, so I want to turn directly to the one that has the guitar, and I want to say, just like, ooh, I
You
love
heard-
your,
go on, sorry.
I love that axe you've got there. The guitar.
There were
Simple as
stories today about, and he gets up and he says, and gets up, jumps down onto the ground, starts walking over towards the meat. There were
When you
stories
say
today
towards the
about
meat.
the giant ball, the ball,
Okay.
the ball that was on the spit, and he grabs like a leg and just like while talking, like rips it off. Of a small group of individuals, of one with a tabaxi, who are heroes of the town. And he bites into the leg and starts chewing.
I don't know about heroes. I just tried
Now,
to console
me
the
and my
guy.
brothers, we aren't fans of heroes of the town.
We're not heroes. Also, it's racist to assume that I'm that tabaxi. I mean, I can't deny that you are correct, sir. I respect you, so I will concede that.
I'm sure there's
but
plenty of cats and frogs and half-orcs hanging around together.
yeah, he doesn't know about the half-orcs
doesn't know.
aloft. But we're not heroes.
You see now,
we
as the
released
two
a
younger
dragon.
brothers like stand up and start to pace around and scope out and start to move around and check out
We
the
destroyed a
area.
village,
They
and
start
I tried to console.
They start to circle you around a bit, like close off your exits and come around you.
I talked a guy into killing himself today. I don't know what about that says hero.
I think you should flirt with him, Snow.
I just want to know about your guitar. You haven't told me anything.
I need you to be quiet.
Oh.
Shit.
I'm not really in the mood for killing right now. But
Woo!
if you don't leave tonight, I will kill you.
Why?
So you stop talking, you leave my camp, and you do not return. Is that clear?
I think I just turn around and walk.
The two boys, the two brothers, they're actually elves. They're gonna split up
Ooh.
and watching you, and they watch you leave the camp. And Zoloff, as you're in the bushes, an arrow lands next to your feet. And one of the brothers says, "You're not the only." Well, you can't hear him. You just look over him, and he kind of gives you a sign in your direction, like you don't know how he sees you, but he sees you.
Okay.
Zoloft to wet himself.
I was trying to get up. Hey! Oh,
Taking a shit.
what do you guys get? Just nature calls. Here I am.
We gotta go. We gotta go back to the
Yeah.
tavern. We gotta go. We gotta go.
See you guys. Great meeting you. Nice axe. And yeah.
Oh my god, Zoloft.
As we're walking off, I go, that could have gone a lot worse.
How did that? What did you guys do?
Oh, you
Literally
literally alone. We had to improvise.
I just wanted to make friends and maybe
black out
listen
for
to some
2
music. Yeah, is that a regular
you're
thing
in
for you? Is that a condition that we need to know about, or
Only between
Yeah,
a
blood
qualified
glucose.
professional and I. But yes, maybe might be
Alright.
might be a regular thing.
Great.
let's head back and like maybe inform Sunder and Abel about future and far away quest opportunities.
Hmm.
Because I feel like if that Minotaur guy was eating a boar, like, aren't they basically the same thing? Was he not just committing cannibalism? Like,
No,
I
Minotaurs
don't know that we
are
should hang
cow
around.
Like
people,
50%.
but also cow
You
compared
did
to
say
pork.
cannibal.
Great.
Yeah, cows and pigs. Okay.
Have you not
Basically
eaten
related.
like a fox before? No.
No.
Oh.
No. No. No.
I mean, I've eaten plenty of salamanders. Kind of close. Not quite close enough though, you know.
Yeah, don't you eat your own young? Well, anyway.
Yeah.
Axolotls. Have you tried an axolotl, or do the frills? Is that just too difficult to digest?
Yeah, well, you know, they're kind of.
Guys, we are in imminent danger. We need to stop and
I
go.
know. I know
We
what
need
you're
to
saying, and
leave.
Abel's just sleeping through it.
We need to get them. We need to get them safe, and we also
Do we
need
though?
to take these
What's
guys
everybody's
out.
what's everyone's perception check?
You just want your free swords.
What's everyone's perception check right now? Like
Yeah.
unmatched.
+4.
What? You're after the passive
Your passive
perception?
perception, yeah.
That's on the
Passive
left
perception.
Oh.
of the page. I got a
14.
14 as well.
14. 14.
Zoloft?
10.
Okay.
You gonna tell us anything?
No. Just want to know
I mean,
your passive perception.
27.
All right. Well,
It's a good roll.
All right. Well, we'll talk about other amphibians to eat later when Zoloft is okay with it.
Let's go. Jump on Abel's bed.
Yeah, let's do that.
You
So I
gotta
guess
go
like
run
we.
back to the tavern and jump on Abel's bed.
Yep. Absolutely.
He's gonna love it.
Oh my god, what?
Abel.
What's going on? What? What did you do?
We tried to make some friends. Didn't work.
What? What?
They had a
What?
guitar, but they weren't friendly. Who would have
blacked
thought?
out, man.
We have to leave.
Okay, so hold on. You blacked out. You tried to make some friends and didn't. Are they coming? Do we? And I like get up and I start like getting like my chainmail on and getting my sword.
Yeah. Like not in a rush, but you know, like quickly.
Also, Sander, you're on the other bed on the other side of the bed. Like you were in the same
in
room.
the same room.
Yeah,
I didn't think you guys shared a room, even though you could have been separate.
There's only 3. Well, you didn't want to sleep with these 2 for sure, so they had their own room. Snow and really cool. And then Zoloft was by himself.
Yeah, sounds about
Yeah,
right.
okay.
This is about
All right. Well, I bypass Snow and Flocal and I go straight to Zoloft and I go, "Do we need to leave?"
Wow.
It sounds like we do.
I keep jumping.
But... Okay, hang on.
He was passed out. He didn't see
Do you reckon
anything.
we could take him? I think we could take him. Do you reckon there's a chance we could take him?
I feel like
Maybe
after you get your
help.
short swords, then we could take them.
Oh, true.
But see the dilemma there?
We need to kill them before you get.
Could we leave and do something for someone else who then gives us a sword, and then we come back and we do the bandits, kill the bandits?
Callum and
And
Sunday,
then-
can you 2 both roll me a passive perception roll, please?
Oh god.
Oh my god,
There's
did they
blood
follow us?
passive.
Is that what's happening?
Or are we just rolling?
They definitely followed us.
Abel, pack your shit.
My shit's already
Sunder.
packed.
Sunder,
on, are
pack
we-
your shit.
Are we doing passive
Just
perception
tell
or are
me
we
what
rolling
your,
perception?
sorry, just tell me what your passive perception is.
13.
We can go out the
14.
window.
Okay.
14.
I just wanted to know for future. Maybe not now.
My
I
active
just
roll
think-
was 21 though.
That's fine.
Ooh.
I won't let you out
yeah.
because you.
You're still in the hotel.
Are there any windows in this room? If there's windows, I'm just going to go. I'm paranoid as fuck now.
Well, I
We
don't know
don't-
that we need to be that dramatic. I think
wait,
we can
wait,
leave on the
wait, wait.
horses.
They don't know what you guys look like, and I point at Sunder, and they don't know what you look like. So
Let's go tell them.
What? No, that sounds like a terrible idea.
Yes, but then we have to stay together, and you can't just bail and leave us to die.
Yes, don't leave us
Because we
to
would all
die.
die.
I'm not going to leave you to die. These guys seem like bad people.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll
we need
just
to stick
Zoloft, you go. It's fine.
Why don't we move out of town, sleep on the outskirts, and then
Murder them in their sleep.
come back in the morning?
Are we actually thinking about getting these guys?
Could we go back to waiting for them to come to the pub and I poison them?
True, they did say they would hunt. Well, I don't know that they said they would hunt us, but they definitely made it clear that if we stayed, they would hurt us. So maybe we could just stay here and wait. Like maybe that's not a bad idea.
Maybe we just need some disguises.
I have a disguise. I literally have a disguise bag thing in my inventory.
Nice.
I just
Having
looked
said
down.
that, I am covered in fur.
I just look down at Flocool and I go, I don't think that's gonna help.
I pull out a chunk of Snow's hair because she's molts all the time, and I put it on my head. How can I do this? Who can I
I turn and I say, you look ravishing.
Thank
I
you.
like
my
Thunder's
dear.
idea.
Yeah, I say we get out of town.
Oh,
They need
I made a
sleep,
character backstory.
and they're probably gonna check out.
It didn't seem like that. I mean, like they were just eating. So and that was a pretty big meal. So it probably wasn't a pre-bedtime thing. So they're probably going to be active for a little while. So maybe we
sleep after eating. They have a big meal and they fall asleep, and then we stab them.
You know what? We should have poisoned an arrow and shot it into the pig.
I did think about it.
Mm.
I thought they'd
You didn't say anything though, did you?
Sitting
Never
on their
say it.
laps are better.
Well, I thought I was just sitting on it, but yeah.
So okay, let's get our stuff
Still
together.
alive.
Yeah, let's get out of town.
So we grab all my things.
Did me and Sunday get a long rest, Jack?
How long's the long rest?
8
Like
hours?
8 hours.
Well, before we leave, I think that we need to.
God
sleep.
damn it, Alex. What did you jump on my bed for?
They were not gone for 8 hours. I'll do that.
No, it was like 30
Should we
minutes.
risk it? And
Yeah.
sleep longer?
Oh, we're traveling. Maybe like an hour of travel, I guess. You know, you said that we would have traveled sneakily,
Why don't we just go sleep in the haunted house? I know that's it's quite a horse ride, I guess, if you're tired already. But I mean, tunnel vision, it's fine. You're not going to go off the road.
Interesting you mentioned horses, because as you leave the tavern, there are no 5 horses anymore. They are all gone.
Are there 4 horses? Oh.
I would like to smell the ground to see if I can tell who took them.
Of course, goose.
I guess, what's a smelling check? Tracking? So nature, I guess? Your ability to...
Survival?
Yeah, survival? Yeah, survival.
Also, don't you need to take a bath soon, Alex?
I only got an 11.
Well, I bathed in the morning, so it's not. I've probably still
Okay.
got 5 hours or something. I don't know what time it is now. Midnight.
Yeah,
That's
Not
not
even
like
a long rest. You'll die in your sleep.
A threat? Okay, fine. I'm going to jump into the horse trough again.
You did say that we had gotten a short rest. Me
you had
and
a
Abel.
short rest back in
Sure.
the house.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Did I get another one just then?
Yeah, you have another short rest. Yeah, you were there for like an hour.
Sweet.
You have 2 short
Because-
rests.
Oh, that is good. That was a
Oh,
good rest.
Where are you, Sunder? Oh, you guys are sniffing on for where else?
What was your survival, Simone? What did you roll?
It was an 8 plus 3.
You smell horse shit and dirt and no sense of direction.
Yes, the horses were definitely here.
Good.
Are there like tracks leading away that we can follow?
Maybe if you rolled higher,
Or
then was it?
Did someone else also roll?
apparently-
And I
Maybe someone
no
else
one-
can find them.
No one helped you, so no one mentioned so no. Currently, you do not know.
Teamwork, guys.
Um,
Brilliant.
I
So now we have.
Tying up the horses separately.
So
well, obviously our horses
I assume this was the
will go
bandits.
deal with the bandits now.
Yeah, I think we should go back and see if they took the horses, and then if they did, be like, yo, bro, we were leaving. That's not cool. Now we can't leave. You know, like
I'm
talking
sure
about
that'll
horses.
land really well.
Yeah. It's very logical.
I admire your optimism, Snow.
Did you see how many there were at least? Do we know who we're going up against?
There were 3 at the camp.
Okay.
One of them had a giant axe, and he was shining it, and it was making a shving noise, which is not actually accurate. So I don't know what he was doing.
He was saying it. He was going shing, shing.
But yes, there was a big
Shing.
axe.
Are you gonna go with my sound effects?
No. It was
Oh.
more of a ching, ching.
With
be
a,
fair-
I just go with a stone, like a wet stone, like scraping
But
an axe.
that's more of a.
Shh. That's the sound. All right, again. Yeah, I shaved.
Oh no.
It's
To be
fine.
fair, movies have made it commonplace to believe that swords are supposed to go like shing. It
Yeah,
shouldn't.
that's very true.
That's dulling it as you put. Anyway.
Stop upsetting us.
Sorry, mate, for adding effect to the story.
the knife sharpener's in the end of your scabbard, and it's sharpening it every time you pull it out.
It's a giant axe.
Ooh.
He doesn't have one. It's a giant
I was
axe.
defending you here.
Yeah, he was defending you.
Thank you.
Big.
So one of them had a giant axe. One of them had a guitar. And then one of them had a giant leg from a boar that he was eating. So I assume he's got a bony weapon by now.
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
You're just getting false information from them right now. They're just blabbering.
I still won't be any help in this fight. My healing is basically gone, and I have 1 spell slot left.
Okay,
so
well,
if-
I don't think it's right to assume. I think we should just go and see if they have the horses.
I
And,
think
like,
we
not
should
sneak as
ask the
close.
Weird guy for new horses. You know, I wanted to bring Augustus into bed with me, and you guys were all like, "That's weird. You can't sleep with a horse." And I said, "He's family."
Sleep
And
with
you
a
guys were like,
horse.
no, leave him out the front, and now he's gone.
I have an
That is
idea. Sunder, do you still have Spark? Could you just
Oh, yeah, did you lose your bird, or do you still have it?
He's around. He just sits in a tree when we go inside.
So he
Could
didn't.
he-
But he
want us
wasn't
to have
looking after the
horses?
horses?
He can't talk.
He's fire.
Only sometimes. He's not always fire.
Oh.
Sometimes.
can you
Normal bird.
communicate with him?
Did he set the guys on fire?
I can establish a connection.
I'm just wondering if maybe he flies above this camp, sees if there's horses, sees if there's any more people.
That's a great idea.
That way we can stay here and he can do some reconnaissance.
How far is the camp?
Town. It's around. Some houses.
The connection I can make is limited to about 100 feet.
Okay,
I feel
so
like
we-
it's definitely within 100 feet.
Okay, so we get close, but not too close. And you send him up and over.
So, Loft, how do you feel about that?
Let's give it a shot.
So I guess we're like, we go back to the camp, but we don't get closer than 100 feet. And we're still sneaking though, because we're terrified.
If they ask, we're on our way out. That's the road out of town
Yes.
that way.
So what are you doing? Clarify for me.
We're getting up to the camp within, like, at the 100-foot marker, like the
Border?
yeah, yes, 100 feet away from the camp, but we're still sneaking. And from there, Sunder is going to recruit Spark to do a little aerial observation,
Okay.
just to see if the horses are there and maybe how many people.
Okay.
I don't know. I can communicate with it telepathically to 100 feet, but it says I can also just see through it.
Yeah, okay. So
Eyes.
you're like Caleb.
Well,
Critical
yeah, it's the
Role,
same
right?
spell.
So you
Yeah.
can see
Gonna say
through
he's
their
like
eyes
Bran.
Yeah.
for like ages away, but you can't. Yeah, you can't like tell it to do stuff if you're 100
Yeah.
feet away. So we could stay here and it could fly away, and
Right,
you'd
and
be
I
able to
can
see through its eyes. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it says I can expend a use of my wild shape to cast the Find Familiar spell without material components. It's a Fey instead of a beast, and the familiar appears after 1 hour. Disappears after 1 hour. So
I think that'll work.
I'll like put the arm up and sparkle fly down out of the out of the tree.
3.
Come down, and I'll be like, go and do some reconnaissance for us, buddy. And I'll like throw him in the air, and then just my eyes will just roll back in my head. And so I think I go blind and deaf,
Oh shit!
but I can still feel.
I was going to say, let's rummage through his pockets.
I'm going to give him a back rub.
You're
Don't
deaf and
poke him.
blind, yeah. And then so I can see as him, and he's flying along.
Okay.
It's not polite to poke. It's okay to steal, but not to poke.
I think he can still feel as well.
I can still feel.
All right. As you soaring in the general direction where the guys have told you, you see the campmen ashore. They're still building fire, and you see again the large, quite humongous minotaur bandit sitting at the top. This time, just sitting there, peacefully, his eyes closed on top of the rock. You don't see the two other men.
Okay.
You do see your 5 horses tied up around their encampment. And then, what's the AC of your bird?
Oh,
Do they
God.
see my bird?
Yeah.
Does he get a stealth check?
Did you command him to do reconnaissance stealthily?
Well, he'd be flying up pretty high.
He's
Is he on
fire.
fire?
Is he on
He is-
fire?
Yeah, he's also a fire bird, isn't he?
No, he's
It's the
not
middle
fire
of
at the
the
moment.
night. He's made of
He's not
fire.
fire.
Okay.
Fire is a different ability.
Oh, okay, cool. He's just a bird.
Ball of flame in the.
Just a bird.
I rolled really well.
Okay.
So,
Like for perception. Okay.
yes.
Okay, that's fine. Does he have an AC? I have no idea. I'm working this out for the first time.
I would
Yeah,
say.
they'd
I'm
be
hitting
like
anyway.
1 or 2.
Yeah, 12.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. So,
1
I
and 2.
hit the bird.
Hit the bird.
An ideal.
It's a bird! What kind of jackasses do that? I think these guys are terrible.
That's my bird. I guess they're just dicks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just being dicks. Sorry, they're being phallic. Like, that seems more 12th century.
What does D8 look like? Frick. That one isn't
It's
it?
pointy on both ends.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah, it's
2d4
good.
stuck together.
Yeah.
yeah.
It takes 4 points of damage.
4 points. He takes the hit, and he's still alive.
Hey!
And like,
So, hits him.
as soon as he gets hit, he just fucking darts.
Okay.
He's got a fly speed of 60 feet, so he can book it.
Yeah.
What happens to you when he's hit?
Nothing.
An arrow just appears in his body.
I mean, like, is there like a shock where you come out of the state or something?
I don't think I can feel what he feels.
No.
I can just see and hear what he hears and sees. So as he
Hear and
comes
scream.
back, I'll drop out of it and I'll be like,
What did
Hey,
you
attack
see?
my
I'm
bird.
shaking you.
We were trying to talk to you the whole time. Why weren't you responding?
So rude.
oh, I was listening through Spark's ears.
Well, tell
you
us
feel
that
my
next
pokes?
time. We can't read your mind.
No, sorry. It's
Yeah.
all very new to me. We never used to be able to do this.
Well, it's newer to us. Very confusing.
All right. What did you see?
Yes.
They took our horses.
Ah,
Cool.
So
Don't
How many
have an
are
arrow in
there?
it?
Is it still all three of them? Is
I'm
there
guessing
more?
it's gone through like his wing.
Okay.
You know, bit hurt, but he's fine.
Alright, we've got
It's
Abel.
fine.
Concerned.
When he comes back and he lands, I'll be like, "You did good, buddy," and I'll maybe try and like strap his wing a little bit.
Oh.
I'm concerned this is a trap because if they took
Yeah.
our horses, they knew they were our horses, and now we can only see one of them. Like, it seems like perhaps they're trying to lure us in to then
So-
murder us.
What do we
You
go and
said-
kill the one that's there?
That there was one with an axe and two others.
Oh.
Well, one of the other two shot my bird, so they can't be far.
Mm.
Ah,
doing
yes,
him.
yes.
Sneak up on one of them.
I'm pretty good at stealthing.
Well, no, last time.
That
I'm
wasn't
pretty good at-
me.
Yeah, all right. I went a little bit too close. I was a little bit too curious. I apologize.
Curiosity
cat.
takes Taxi.
Except that it didn't.
All right, so that
Um,
cost
Like,
me.
should we just do a long rest and come back and kill them tomorrow? Because none of us have any power.
No, they're going to hunt us down.
I'll
I'm starting
be
to
like,
dry
I'm.
out.
I want my horse back.
Yeah, can we run in and just jump on the horses and just book it?
Oh,
Can I
God.
assassinate him?
Oh, God,
You want to
there's
try?
So many plans.
Should I just spit on
Wait.
their roast pig?
They've eaten.
Yes.
No, surely they've already eaten.
They've
Oh.
already eaten? That's a big pig. I ate a lot
So
of pigs.
when you say assassinate them, you do mean the Minotaur and his outlaws and not the horses, correct? I just want to make sure that we're crystal clear.
I will intend to assassinate the Minotaur. Anything that accidentally happens beyond that, not on me.
Well, as long
I'm
as,
not
long as you're
doing that
trying.
I'm trying. I'm doing what I
Okay.
think's right.
I have worked out where that arrow came from, as I like had to bank away.
I mean, you say you were circling above and scoping out, like, your bird
Yeah.
had hit the camp and it was circling above, and then as it was flying, it's been just shot. Like,
Okay.
like outside the encampment, there's a like in the darkness of the night, you couldn't work out where it came from.
Can I stealthily investigate the outskirts of this camp in case someone's hiding in bushes?
So
or
you're
trees?
moving into the 100 feet by yourself,
Oh,
stealthily.
God, we're gonna die.
No, I'm gonna
Got no
ask
healing
if I can
left.
do that.
You
You've
can
got
do
enough
that. I'm
candles,
just
though.
clarifying what you're doing and what the party.
All right. And we didn't see any vantage point, did we? When we scoped
We
out.
didn't look. We get onto the roof of a house, but then we'd have to involve other people.
And they'd probably see us. I have disadvantage on stealth.
Benedict. Extra fodder.
All right, I want you to go as far behind everyone as possible.
But I'm the... I'll just like hold up my greatsword. Yeah, okay.
You know, when they already know that we're there, then you're gonna kill it. But until then, you're a little bit klutzy. So like, just to the back. No, just to the back.
I think we've all earned the Klutz title, though, to be fair. Okay.
Why don't we just go
We
deal
either
with them?
sleep, we either attack them, we either stealth them, or we check out the
I think we
environment.
stealth.
I would... Of all of those options, I like stealth the best.
Shall we all just sneak up and kill one of them and then?
No,
have
no,
a
no,
battle?
no, no. Not all of us at once. Never all of us at once anymore.
So
Who-
will I alone
Yes.
Go
check
for the
out
horses.
outskirts and
Just
invest
don't die.
and map out the place?
Fine.
I think that's a good idea.
I'm going to do that.
Okay.
I stealth out.
No, no,
I
Jack.
don't
Well,
like the
reverse.
face that he's pulling.
Yeah.
That's it. You make decisions. I'm just playing the game. Okay, roll a stealth check for me.
Roll on a stealth check.
It's really nice knowing Zoloft. I'm gonna miss him.
I start
Really, as
getting
much as I
hand
miss
already.
Augustus.
9 plus 6, 15.
Okay.
Ooh.
I should have guided... Oh, I didn't have any spells.
Isn't guidance a cantrip?
Concentration. Mine's...
No, as in a cantrip.
Oh, it is too.
What did you
It's
roll?
too late. He's already gone.
Good to know. Good to
What did
know.
you roll?
You want.
You haven't expended spell slots though to use it.
Okay. So far, you are, as you know, stealthing towards
no.
the camp.
What I say in respect to the camp, I was out.
We'll say this is stealth check. Originally, you come into the 100 feet. You're heading towards the camp. As you head towards the camp, you get to a point where you're in sight. You can see. You can see one. You can see the big guy. He's sitting on the rock. But you cannot see the other two.
The two are probably hiding on the outskirts, so I'll head to my right around.
While we're standing there on the
Stealth check for
100-meter mark, can I roll perception or something to watch the environment as he's sneaking through it? As in, like, to see if someone comes up and ends up going behind him or anything? Or is he on his own?
He's on his own.
Oh.
What did you roll?
11.
Oh.
Okay. As you're stealthing through, around and through, in and out of the buildings, and through some of the encampment forest that's around the back, you get stopped. There's two figures drop to the ground. I thought we told you to leave. Now, taking your horses,
We're on our way.
and you're now in our camp again.
It's really hard.
Well,
to
we have a
understand
chat.
I'm like scambling on the ground, going, "Oh, I think I left my glasses around here.
Oh my
have you seen them?"
They're like, one guy like pulls out his bow and has it drawn in front of you, and the other guy like shows his two short swords that they pull out. I need you
Is that a
to
no?
put your hands behind your back and face the wall.
Can we see this from where we
No.
are?
No,
No, I doubt it. Yeah, we're
Nope.
so far away.
Go far away. Nope.
Would we
It's
get
all
the
clear.
sense that he's
Nope.
been gone
He's
too long?
stealth. Nope. He's just stealthing.
No, but I
Oh
mean,
my
as in,
God.
like, time passes, we would know at a point where, like,
It's
gonna
not
be
like he's only
Yeah.
just started walking to the next area. Like he hasn't even traveled the whole way around. Like no, I wouldn't say it's. He's literally just started moving from one. Like it would take him time to travel the whole way around to come back. Like yeah, he hasn't been
Yeah,
that
he
long.
was stealthing as well, so it would be slower.
Zolf, you've been asked to turn around with your heads up. What are you doing?
Okay.
Okay. And you turn around, put your hands up. One of the guys comes up and looks for any weapons and starts to take weapons and your daggers out of your pockets, anything you have. And he's where puts them on the ground and pockets them on himself. Move. And he takes you back into the encampment. And I would say now he takes you back and ties you up and puts you on a post next to the horses. And you're there tied up. Now the party at this point would say, now Zolf, do you want to have any vocal interactions while you're sitting there? They're probably not going to talk to you. They just have you tied up at the moment. Do you want to say anything while you're there before I tell the party that they're spend a amount of time?
Can I try and convince them that this is a bad idea? And
You
I'll
can do it myself. If you're in a role play now, you can.
Yeah, it's like, hey guys, come on, look at me. I'm not even a full orc. I'm just like this tiny half orc, just walking through. Just wanted my horse.
No. What's funny is I think I remember you popping your head up earlier. You were with that cat and that little frog, and you did the same thing back then. So, and no. But we could use as an orc like you, you know, a bit of muscle around town to help us move stuff. A bit of a slave, as you will. So, welcome to the team.
You know, like I'll consider it. Like, you know, I appreciate your welcome. It's very warm. You can see you demolished that boar, like hungry boys. You know, I don't know. I'm not that strong. Like I'm pretty useless in the grand scheme of things. I raised an entire village. I didn't even mean to. And also may have slaughtered a guy's family. Like I'm a bad omen, man. I'm a bad omen. Like you don't want to keep me around. Like
Don't say that. Don't say that.
You want to let me go?
The other brother's super on that, and he's like, well, I mean, if he's a bad omen, we could just kill him.
No,
So,
even
okay,
worse. Even worse. Definitely even worse. You just want to let me like run away, and I'm just trying
He
to.
whispers and he's like, look, I'll be straight with you. Hopefully your friends come for you. And when they do, they'll fall
Hold
into
it.
our trap. And then we'll get
Hold
to you. If not, well, we get a slave or we get to kill a bit of orc meat. Easier for me. And they go back, one goes and sits down and starts playing music. The other one sits down and starts and walks off into the bushes and back into whatever he's doing. Alright, party. About this time, it's been
Question.
a while now, and you've been
Well,
sitting
it's
there
all
for that
up to Steph.
time. And you are sitting there.
Remember how we like scoped out the camp earlier and we saw the fire with the boar? Did we see anything else? Like any like a keg or like any form of liquid that they would be drinking?
Yeah, it's a campsite. They've got, when you could tell, there's like a few tents, there's a bit of storage area. They had horses for their own, but the men of the fire, where they were sitting, were eating. Like they've accumulated, this is their spot, their territory. This is they accumulated their goods and wares. There's a wagon full of stuff. Like it's
Okay.
their kind of their.
Because I
home
have a
base.
plan. I have a plan B, a plan C, even.
I'm on board.
If if things go south, because it's been a while, I don't know where Zoloft is. But if things go south, I have this boulder route, and we could poison the shit out of these guys.
Oh,
Like
that would
literally,
consume a
we
lot,
could do
right?
that. Yeah. I just don't know how to make sure that they drink it. But I just want everyone to know that we have a plan C in case we need it.
Dancing
Alright?
frog distraction?
What was that?
Dancing frog distraction?
Ooh, plan B.
Jack, from the last session, I got a minor illusion cantrip, and I didn't know how to add it to my character sheet. Is that something I need to like study to learn?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Forget about it.
Yeah.
Um,
No, you read it, didn't
so-
you? You read the book.
Yeah, I read
Yeah,
the
you got
book.
it.
I
I
just
just
didn't know
gave
how
you-
to add it to D&D.
Can you just add spell?
I can't add a
You can just
cantrip.
force at it, can't you?
I'm not very good at D&D. Yeah,
think you
I
can.
didn't know how to do it, but
I'll work it out for you.
But if not, just Google. If not for time, just Google. What
Minor
the cantrip?
illusion.
Yep, and just
yeah,
read
it was
and
minor
have it.
illusion. Okay.
You do have that spell.
So since we've noticed that like Zoloft's been gone for like quite some time, a concerning amount of time, I feel like what if we go around to the other side of the camp and try to sneak in from there? Because they'll think that we're coming from where Zoloft has come from, right? Or what if we all sneak in from different sides? There's only 3 of them. They could only hold on to like 3 of us, and then the 4th person could try and help Zoloft escape, or release the horses, or light something on fire. The point is, there's more of us than them. Like, could we just like bombard them? Feedback, guys, feedback.
There are slightly more of us. Of them, yeah.
There were even more of you, but you sent me off.
I think
What was that? What?
we should
Sunder, you
Maybe
seem
approach.
very... Yes, I want to listen to you.
approach from all sides,
Yes. Let's
so
do it.
that
Let's do it.
it's
Let's do
harder
it.
for them to capture us. And then if
What's-
anyone though is stopped, call out and others will come to you.
Yes.
Except the Snow, who's going to throw the root into the supply on her
Oh,
way.
yeah.
I'm
Only
gonna
if we
start
need to.
Secreting poison, by the way, because I'm fucking
Look at me, like just sweating, like profusely. Like,
huddle.
Poisoning
I say-
their mead is probably something a bit hard to do when they're on high alert, thinking we're coming.
It's just a plan C. Like maybe we'll get caught and they'll want one of us to be like their kitchen slave, and then I can put it in there and make them real sick.
Once they've murdered the rest of us, then you can.
Yes. The important thing is
revenge.
we
Seek
would have
revenge.
vengeance. Vengeance in
true.
this life.
You have a great
Okay.
campaign.
Sundar, you seem like I don't know. I just feel like you might have done something like this before. I get a vibe from you that's like you know how to handle yourself in not violent situations, but like troubling situations.
I've,
So like if
I've
we go
disrupted
all
a
sides.
troop or two before.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So does it matter where we go, or should we all just are we doing like
Split up.
quarters?
I reckon in twos, go around. Two will probably find the one that shot my bird, take him out, and then the other two try and get Zoloft back.
Okay.
And the horses.
Does anybody else here but me? Can anybody else heal?
I can, but I'm out.
Oh my god.
Unless like a short rest fixed it, because I don't think it did.
I don't think it does.
No,
I
long
can.
rest. Okay. So we split up. Always split the clerics. So I'll go with Snow. You go with Focal.
Let's do it.
All right.
And then if one of us gets into trouble, we yell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like this plan. I don't
I
like
will
this plan.
shriek.
All right, as we looking at the time and end tonight's adventure, we see as the party splits up to try and rescue their friend
Oh.
Zolo. Will they
Never-
succeed
Friend is a strong word.
next week, or will they suffer the wrath of Clefthoof and the bandits? Find out next week. And thank you for watching. I've been Jack, your dungeon master, and around me are the great adventurers and great talented actors and friends who've decided to join you on a journey. So thank you all. Say goodbye, but not farewell. Much love, and we'll see you back next week. See you. everybody.
Bye.
Or will
Never
you?
split the
Yeah, everyone.
party. Never split the party.
Nah. Shit rule.
Yes.
Always
Just the
follow
man
party.
who ran off with the